And we are back with a brand new edition. What's up, party people? We're gonna try and make this work because it's very windy. it's not real windy, so that's why I'm here today. So there's that part. And I think TikTok is a little they don't recognize the time change. I don't fucking know. But I went to go post my live, schedule it out, and it kept saying 11 o'clock, and I was like, it's not 11. Hey Ingrid, hey Lisa. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but we are here, and that's all that matters, right? Okay, so I'm really hoping it's gonna, no, I'm manifesting and intending it will not be windy as fuck. Okay? Hey, Miss Kawilovich. Oh, and I have a hard stop in 3 hours because, you know, there's that. Oh, Ingrid, I love me some good news. Oh, I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Jen. So pardon the hair. I'm not this hot of a mess typically. My name is Jen. I'm your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption to work in your favor. I already know this sounds good to you, so hit that follow button, subscribe button, wherever you're watching from. Okay, also, if you want to hit the easy button and you want me to manifest your SP for you, then I'm on the shit. Hey, Taylor Morgan. So all links are in the bio or description, wherever you're watching, okay? So if you want me to manifest for you, your specific person or anything, really, then I can go ahead, hey, Priscilla, then I can go ahead and do that for you. Also, if you want one-on-one coaching with me, I manifested my SP back from no contact to fully living with me in a matter of only 4 weeks, so I'm here to help you do the same. Okay, it's a superpower of mine to find out the problem so that you can get it right. Hey, Jay. And so once you get it right, then your SP starts to conform very, very fast. Okay, so if you're interested in that, you know what to do. Okay, also I have a free WhatsApp community so that you can go ahead and join in on the action there. I'm going to be more active in there. Hey, Brown Eye Crystal. And so I'm going to be doing that. And then also, I go live every day. Hey, Matthew. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. So if you ever miss a live, don't worry. I upload them every single day on YouTube. Okay, so go there. Watch them. They're long. Help me get my watch hours up so I can, you know, help as many people as I can possibly help. Okay, by getting them to realize that it's not about following the law, it's about leveraging the law. Okay, we don't need to follow rules around here, we need to leverage. But you know, let me just brag a little bit. Look at my delicious lunch, guys. I have a salad. Funny story about my ranch dressing is I like Red Robin. Oh, look at my wings. Look at my wings, guys. My boyfriend made them for me. And he makes the best fucking wings. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Bevy. He makes the best wings. So I'm super excited about that. And funny story about my ranch, in case you guys give a shit. So I am a firm believer that Red Robin has the best ranch in the world. I don't like store-bought ranch. I haven't found a good one, and definitely not Hidden Valley. And so I order things from Red Robin, and then I literally, everything comes with ranch. Because then I hoard the ranch. And now I have them for my own salad, right? I order fries, I'm like, double on the ranch on everything. And then I keep it for myself. That's right. The double burger that you can get for $10, can't beat that shit. You know what I mean? So, oh, homemade ranch, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. Paper to print cash purchase. My parents are driving me nuts, guys. They're driving me nuts. I'm redoing, oh, thanks, I'm KD, girl. I'm redoing my assumptions on my parents, just so you know. Because I lost my shit on them last night. So that's why I didn't respond to some of your guys' messages, because I was too busy dealing with family drama. Gotta love how family is, you know. Hey, Chanel Beautiful. We are fantastic. We are doing great today. It is a Sunday, though. Let's talk about that shit. Yes, we're going to be doing the exercise, the cord cutting exercise today, which I'm super, super excited about. Ooh, I should make my own ranch. Why the hell not? Because I don't like store-bought ranch. I think it's gross. It has some weird flavor. Okay, so let's talk real quick about how you guys are curating your affirmations, okay? Yeah, I gotta check that shit out, girl. I gotta check it out. Oh, thank you, Lisa. So there's a common problem I see. Okay, so I teach you guys how to manifest in steps, right? So hey, Erica. So I teach you how to manifest in steps. But here's the thing: the key word is steps. Okay, so when you're saying your affirmations, they should be in order. Okay, in order. So it's like SP is so obsessed with me. I'm all he ever thinks about. He's always calling and texting me. He's constantly spending time with me. Next step. He'll do anything to be with me. Relationship. Okay. So it's step, step, step. Okay. So a lot of you guys are not saying them in steps. They're like all over the fucking place. You got one affirmation. I have like barriers around my tripod. So therefore it doesn't fucking fall. Of course they do, Sonja. Of course they do, Sonia. I'm going to go with Sonja. Yeah, it is Sonja. That's why we affirm, okay? You you have two types of thoughts, okay? You have the active thoughts, focused thoughts, right? Focused thoughts are where, hey Marcel, hey Andrea. Okay, so focused thoughts are where you're working, right? You're working, you're having a conversation, you're doing all that type of stuff. So therefore, you don't have time to think about the opposite. But it's when you're bored. It's those times when you're driving in the car, cooking dinner, taking a shower, all of those times watching Netflix, that your mind wanders, okay? And that's where I call it free roaming, right? Your mind is free roaming. That's when it usually goes to the dark side. The side you don't want, right? That's not what we want. So that's why we fill that dead air space and affirm. Probably. Bree, if you're hey, Kemi Fines, I'm fucking fantastic. If you wanted me to manifest for you, you go and check out on my bio, and then basically there should be a form that pops up. It has an explainer video that's like 4.5 minutes, and then because I need you to play your part, and then it has like 3 questions, and I need your SP's picture. That's it. That's all. And then you just have to just know that it's done, right? Like, oh, now he ain't got shit on me. So it's time to prepare, right? So you guys, thanks, Williams. You guys have to be ready, okay? Because if I manifest for you, you'll see movement very, very fast, okay? I'm organizing myself so I can make sure that you guys have, so I have everything in order, so that none of you guys fall by the wayside. So I'm putting everything in, hey, Dade. So I'm putting everything in a Google Drive, okay? But you have to be ready because I have zero resistance to your SP, which we're going to talk about resistance. I have zero resistance to your SP, okay? Meaning I don't give 2 shits about him, right? Because I don't have old story with him. I don't even know the guy, so I have no opinion. I have none of that. So because of that, when I tell their ass what to do, they do it quickly because I don't, what's there to waver on? You know, I don't waver, especially when it comes to your SP, you know what I mean? So, this team heart crap is killing me. Hey, Janelle. All right, so your 3D is silent. Okay, so is no movement a good sign? Well, that depends, okay? If you're focusing on movement, stop focusing on movement, okay? Stop focusing on the movement aspect, because when you're focused on use the movement to get you guys, send me a message and I'll send you the form, Michelle, okay? You guys you're supposed to use movement to excite you and to motivate you, right? To continue to push forward. Because when you recognize and you see movement, things start to come much, much faster because you see the movement and you're like, oh shit, I gotta keep working, I'm gonna keep working, right? And so there's that part, but don't focus on the movement, okay? Don't focus on the movement, because exactly what you said, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So your job is not to question a goddamn thing, okay? You don't need to question anything, because you will get all the confirmation you need. All the confirmation you need. As soon as they come back around, they will confirm everything, like everything for you, like to you. Okay, so you spent all this fucking time worrying about things getting all in your fucking head and doing all that crap. Send me a texty. a text if you didn't get it, or send an email if you didn't get it, and I will send you the form. I don't know why, but I will check it out today because I have some free time today. So I will go ahead and check it out. I got the notification. Good, Casper, good, because what do you think that means? They're obviously trying to get your attention. Hey, Shar. They're obviously trying to get your attention. Right? Because they know you get notifications, right? They're not stupid. Well, some people, I'm convinced, are stupid. But they're not stupid in a sense where they know you get a notification, especially if they're on that, right? If they're on your social platforms, if they actually use TikTok, they know that you get notified, right? The only time, thank you, it's so windy. The only time they don't get notified is, or they don't know, is if they're not on that platform actively. Okay, that happened to me. Somebody commented and didn't know that I could see the notification. See what I'm sacrificing for you guys? My sinuses is what I'm sacrificing. If I sound a little weird, it's because I'm having a sinus issue. The current moment. No, God no, Casper. What are you texting her about? Yeah, well, Cece, bitch, it is called the Windy City, isn't it? You wrote my name down on the window. Yes, I will reply to you guys. I do have a lot of time today. Well, not a lot. I have happy hour with my admin team, which we love. And then I will have, which I have to push back to 2 o'clock my time, Pacific time. Okay, admin crew, 2 o'clock my time. And then I will have the rest of my evening. I'm going to try not to go live later. But I should take that time to record video content. That's what I should take that time to record video content. You know what? I think it's a good idea. After my freaking happy hour with my admins, I'll record video content. Let me tell you, that shit's gonna be lit. The video content, because I'll have, some cocktails. Exactly. So, I mean, the content is going to be on fire. It's going to be on fire because I'm just going to go on one. I'm just going to go on one. Okay. It is. Thank you, CC. That's what I love about you, bitch. Okay. What do you do if you can't forget about the past? So Sonja, you need to get, they are the best videos. You need to get you need to understand from a logical, realistic perspective is like, unless you're have no memory, right, or subhuman, how are you not going to remember the past, even though there is technically no past. But it's hard. I'm not going to sit there and be like, you just don't ever think about it, right? I think you should do your best to not think about it, because what does it benefit you, right? What does it benefit you? And if you're going to go down the past of memory lane, then at least go down the past of good shit, right? Instead of all the bad things, because that's stalling. It's going to stall your manifestation all the time if you are saying your affirmations, but then you're thinking about the old shit. Those two don't go together, okay? Because if you're thinking about the bad shit, then you're not persisting in perfect boyfriend, okay? Because if you're a persisting and perfect boyfriend, then what bad shit is there, right? Yeah, Casper. So if you want them to contact you, you need to tell them to contact you. But the thing is, you need to command, like with the photo method, for them to contact you. But the thing is, you need to expect them to actually contact you. When you expect them to contact you, they contact you instantly, if you just know, right? So I tell you guys, that's why I changed it up a little bit, to bring you guys back in time, for you to realize, like, okay, I need to go back to the version of my SP that I love. And then when I do that, then what I don't need, you don't need to persist in old story anymore. For what benefit? You need to see them as the version of your SP that you want them to be. So when you do that, how is it hard if you're going back to where that's at, oops, hold on. I forgot my charger, guys. So give me a second. So if you're persisting that way, then you're, sorry. Okay, if you're persisting that way, then what happens is you're going to, like, if you persist in only the version of your SP, why would it be hard if you think about back in your relationship when you guys were first dating, right? Did you sit there and question all the time if they were going to call you? Or did you just know, right? Did you question if you were going to hear from them today? Or did you just know, right? That's the same knowing, is knowing, like, no, of course. I never questioned it before. I knew that I would wake up to a good morning text, or I knew they would call me after work. I knew that they would text me throughout their day, right? I knew that they would text me goodnight. Like, you just knew this stuff, just like you knew that they would come and see you, right? Often. It's that same knowing that you need to bring back now. Like, you guys need to bring that same knowing to the point of now. Like, just like I knew back then, I'm going to choose to know that now. Because when you choose to know that now, well, then guess what? That shit changes. That shit changes. Okay? And it shouldn't be hard for you guys. If you guys are persisting, yes, Shelly, we will. If you guys are persisting in the perfect version of your SP, then it shouldn't be hard for you guys to step into that knowing. That's part of the problem. That's part of the problem. You don't have to believe your affirmations, but you should at some point. You have to believe, you have to know that they're going to contact you. Because how on earth can you move forward and no relationship if you can't even know that they would contact you? That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Like, no sense at all. So you have to have that same knowing. Okay? So there's that part. And then, yeah, Shelly, to touch on what you said, the affirmations need to go in order, okay? You're manifesting in steps. So it's like, well, what is step 1? What is step 2? What is step 3? What is step 4? Right? So the example I used is, you know, he is so obsessed with me. He's always calling, I'm all he ever thinks about. He's always calling and texting me. First step, right? First major movement step, because your affirmation should have movement, okay? He's constantly spending time with me. That's obviously the logical next step. And then they'll do anything to be with me. That's the next step, relationship, right? Because that's how your relationship started. Okay, your relationship started where he was digging you, right? He was like feeling you, and he was digging you, telling you all the right things because he was obsessed. Then he thought about you all the time, so you guys talked all the time, right? Then the natural next step is now he took you on a date. He's now spending time with you. Maybe he's spending the night. Perfect. Now that's the natural next step, is relationship. Then once and this is based upon where you're at with your SP, okay? Now you've got relationship. Okay, great. So then what's the next, because you should affirm for your steps until it's natural for you, until you just know, right? So you don't have to affirm always that they're always calling and texting you. That's fucking stupid, right? Because eventually it's going to become natural to you where you just know you're going to hear from them that day. And when that happens, beautiful. So now when you just know that you just expect him to text you today, well, now you can drop that affirmation and now you add the next step, right? So then it's, so now he's constantly spending time with me. He'll do anything to be with me. He's in love with me, right? So then, or throw in another one. He wants to live with me, right? So now you have the natural next step. The reason why I think it's important to have these steps, hey, Carl. Oh yeah, that's right. I got to message you back. The reason why I find it easier to manifest in steps, one is because here's the thing. Once you get the first step, and that's contact, right? So it's like, okay, great. Now I have contact. So it's a lot because you're also affirming for the next steps to follow, right? So it's not just affirming for contact. It's like, no, I want to see him. I want to be in a relationship with him, and I want him to live with me. Okay. And I want to live with him. So those are all working in overtime because you have to affirm to create a new assumption, okay? So you still have the next steps still working at the same time. So now you get contact, great. But this is why it speeds up, because you've already been working on all the next steps at the same time. So therefore, it's easier to step into those assumptions, okay? And so now everything speeds right on up. But I need to get you guys in a place where you guys start expecting something different from them than what you're getting now. You can't expect the same shit that you've been getting. Nothing. No contact, ghosted, blocked. You can't keep sticking with that story. You have to change it. Okay? You have to start expecting something new from them. You have to start expecting you have to start expecting different behavior from them, the behavior that you want from them. Okay? That's all you have to do, because the minute you start to expect that behavior from them, then guess what? Then they start to conform. And this is why once you get past the first shit, which is unblocked contact, everything speeds up, because it's really easy for you guys to start being like, well, obviously he's going to come see me. Right? Well, now he comes to see you guys. Well, it's like, well, obviously he's going to be in a relationship with me. Right? It's that notion of all of that. Which some of you guys, I don't understand how the fuck it's harder for you guys to assume relationship. Because some of you guys are in contact with your SP. You guys spend a lot of time with your SP. But then you're like, but I just want commitment. The fuck? Then start assuming commitment. Start assuming a relationship. And then guess what? You're going to be in a relationship, because they must assume the same thing. They have to assume whatever you assume to be true about them. They have to assume the same. They don't have a choice. So this is why I tell you guys, a lot of times you guys they'll tell you something. Hey, hold on guys. I got to go get this charger. Hold on. Okay, well, never mind, because my charger's not here yet. So, good. So you guys need to start. Hey, Josie, you guys need to start doing things differently. Okay, hold on, guys. Here's my charger. All right, now we got the charger. Okay. Exactly. You keep thinking avoiding. You guys keep thinking the worst out of your SPs, and it's really pissing me off. It's so pissing me off, because it's like, is that what you want? And at the same time, you'll say, no, that's not what I want. Okay, but then why are you persisting in that? Why persist in that when you can literally persist in something else? Something that benefits you. If you're going to persist in something, shouldn't you persist in what the fuck is going to benefit you? Huh? That's what I would think. It's hard not to, especially when the therapist is. Well, that's why I'm not a fan of therapy. I think therapy is bullshit. Okay? I don't think it works. I think it's highly ineffective for people. That's all I'm going to say about that. Is it's highly ineffective. It's unrealistic advice that they give you. All they do is tell you to talk about your old story and all they do is tell you talk about your old story and then force the 3D. It's like, okay, well, I know none of that shit works. So why would I do that? Why would I do that? You can't do that. You have to do things differently, okay? So you guys are going to start persisting in the behavior that you expect from your SP. You're expecting one thing or another, okay? People have been asking me to explain resistance. Like, what is resistance? And they said, is it the same as wavering? No, it's not. But the resistance is what causes you to waver, if that makes sense. Okay, the resistance is causing you to waver because you're resisting new version, new SP, new SP, new SP, new SP. Oh, good Lord. Hey, Godson, I'm doing fantastic. Well, kind of, excuse the, it was totally fine today, too. The wind was totally fine today. And now, it's not. Now it's not. So, there's that part. But anyway, that's okay. It's a lot better than it was before. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hey, bestie James. Yes, 1,000% you can, Crimson Fox. You can manifest for somebody else. All of you guys should be manifesting for your SPs, especially if you can't get over justifying their behavior because of shit that they told you, right? Because of shit that they told you. You have to, like I was talking about that yesterday, this is all based on their assumptions, okay? It's all based on their assumptions. So, because everybody has their own assumptions, so you should all be rewriting the assumptions of your SP. All of you. Like, what is it that he told you, right? What is it that he told you about his past relationships or about himself? You know, what did he say in the breakup? Because that was all you, okay? This is why a lot of times when they do break up, a lot of things that they'll tell you verbally make no sense to you, right? Make no sense to you. Where you're like, well, that doesn't even make sense. What are you talking about? Where he'll be like, I'm just confused. Oh, I'm sure he is, because you're confused in your thoughts. You know, oh, well, he said, you know, he just needs to take a step back and really think about where he wants to go in his life. I'm sure, because in your mind, you're over here talking about how he needs to get a grip and he needs to do better in his life. Okay. So that's why he told you that. So what is it that he's telling you? And what is it that he's told you? If you're going to go down memory lane, at least look at it for feedback and be like, okay, what did he tell me? Okay, well then, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change that shit. Okay, I'm going to change that. No, he absolutely has healed from his past. Like, his past relationships do not affect our relationship. In fact, that's what he loves about our relationship, is because it's the best relationship he's ever fucking been in. There's a good one, right? As a part of the story of describing your SP, is that he's the best. This is the best relationship he's ever had, is with me. He's only happy when he's with me. He has a great mental health. Like, he's got a great mindset. He's very motivated, driven, all the things. Let me look into this. I know, Jenna. Let me look into this shit. Yeah, he's only happy when he's with you, right? Like, all of these things stem around nothing, whatever he's ever been through does not affect your relationship. In fact, that's what he loves so much about your relationship, is it's nothing like his past. right? He's the happiest when he's with me. He doesn't have any desire to be around anyone but me. You know, things like that. Things like that is what makes it simple for you, is what makes it easy for you. Okay, we have an affirmation help group now. Clearly, I just saw it. So I will go ahead and rewrite your affirmations today for you. Drop them in the affirmation help group, and I will go ahead and rewrite them for you, me and Chanel. If you guys hear from Chanel, Chanel is going to be the person that I'm bringing on to help with tech support coaching, okay? So if she answers you in the group, that's my bitch. Well, not technically, but you know what I mean, okay? she's part of the team. She's part of the team, okay? So don't negate what she's saying, okay? Because she's done it, okay? This is where we are different around here. I'm not going to bring on anybody who isn't manifesting their SP back or hasn't successfully done it. I won't have them help you unless they have, okay? So that's her. So in case you're wondering why she's replying, that is why. And you're going to listen because she is under my advisement, obviously. So obviously what she has to say is valid and good. Valuable. Excuse me, why some shit just went in my eyeball. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Good. Good, Mar. I think that's good. Is you guys should not be you guys should not be doing anything that's going to trigger you. If you can't remind yourself that your subconscious mind has no eyes. Okay? It doesn't know it never knows what you're looking at. It never knows what you're looking at. All it knows is what you tell yourself. Okay? So literally you could be like, it's such a beautiful day outside and there's fucking 20 inches of snow. So that was the worst example ever. But you know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. Okay. I'll help you, Terry. What's going on, sister? I just heard that. Oh yeah, Grace. Let me give you your logins for that. Okay. Hey Terry. What do you need help with, sister? Excuse me. The wind. Okay, so that's where I want you guys to understand is you guys have to understand that you're in control of everything. You control their thoughts 1,000% of the time. They can only think the thoughts that you assume they're thinking. They don't have a choice. They must reflect whatever you assume about them. So if you want to continue to assume that they want nothing to fucking do with you and they're blocking you and they're ghosting you and you're seeing no movement, guess what you're going to continue to see? No movement, blocked and ghosted. Is that what you want? Or do you want to tell yourself the opposite? Okay, this is where you guys should flip everything. Like if you're not seeing any movement, I'd be telling myself like, shit, I see movement every fucking day. Like, damn, he's conforming quickly. Like I literally see movement every fucking day. Every day. That man is conforming right now. Right? In fact, he's going to text me right now. Like, you know, because why not? What are you currently thinking now? To do if they're spiritual and they know how to manifest themselves. No, Kelly, because they're still your reality. Okay, they're still in your reality. So even if they know how to manifest, it doesn't fucking matter. It literally doesn't matter. On top of that, it depends on the advisement that they're going under on manifesting. Okay, they're probably doing the shit wrong. You know, they're probably doing the shit wrong. So it doesn't matter. And don't create that assumption, right? We only create assumptions here that benefit you. That's it. No other assumptions. If it doesn't benefit you, it doesn't belong in your mind. Yeah, so flip all those around, Minjas, because they don't go in order. Don't go in order. Okay? You can't ping pong your affirmations around where it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to drive to Florida, then I'm going to head on over to Massachusetts and I'm going to go back to Nevada. What? Like you can't do that. Instead, you need to have a roadmap, right? Like think roadmap because your subconscious mind is or your conscious mind is the logical thinker, okay? It's the analytical person, if you will, in your mind. So because it's the logical thinker, then you need to give it a logical roadmap. So it knows like, oh, okay, yeah, it's working on this, then this is the next step, then this is the next step, then this next step. Got it. We know the entire roadmap. So now we're here to push all that shit out. Okay? Because it's step by step. Step by step, day by day. Yeah, you remember that show? Plus, he did tell me how bad my life is now. Serious. Yeah, what did you say, James? Seriously, that's positive, and of course. Yeah, I mean, it's positive that she's talking to you, right? It's positive that she's talking to you, but change that for her, right? Change her life. Thanks, Sonja. Change her life, okay? Where what you're gonna do is like, no, she has the best life. In fact, she's thriving in her life with me. Okay, she actually is only happy when she's with me. Her life is the best when she's with me, right? She's so happy and nothing goes wrong whenever we're together. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that is, it doesn't matter. You can think about whatever you want. You can create whatever you want in your mind. Your mind is free to do whatever you want it to do. Hey, Kimberly, thanks, bitch. Okay, but you're in control of that. And so I don't understand why you're so fucking ass backwards. That's right. That's right, James. When she's not with me, their life goes down the toilet. Yeah, exactly. When she's with me, though, yeah, I make her life fucking bomb. It's better to focus on me more than him, so I'm not obsessed with him. Yeah, AJ, it is. Well, everything, I want you to look at it this way. Everything you're doing is for you, right? This is all for you and for you to have better relationships, right? In general, to have a better relationship with your SP, to have a better relationship with your family, to have, to evolve as a person so that you can get different shit in your life, right? But some of you guys should be manifesting something else at the same goddamn time. Like, who doesn't want, well, that's just me. I want a big ass, bigger ass. I don't want like, a ridiculous ass. But, or maybe you want to drop 20 pounds, so manifest some weight loss, right? Maybe you want to, get more money. So manifest some money, different things like that. So you're not suffocating your manifestation. You don't have to suffocate it. But I think so many of you guys read too into it where you're like, oh my God, I have to affirm for 5 hours a day or the shit ain't coming. That's not true. That's not true. I affirm as much as I can because I know myself, right? I know myself. So it's like, I don't want to give anything another fucking option. I don't want to sit there and flip my thoughts all day long. So I'll just affirm. So they're right on to what thoughts to flip. I don't need to flip shit. Right? And it keeps me focused. It keeps me focused, which is the only reason why robotic affirming speeds your shit up. Okay? It speeds it up because you're focused. Okay? Because you're only focused on what you want instead of ping-ponging back and fucking forth, ping-ponging back and forth. Because a lot of you guys aren't flipping your thoughts correctly. Right? And it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, but yeah, well, it is a big deal, but you need to flip them correctly. So instead of being like, I was talking to somebody earlier, right? And she was saying, yeah, no, if I ever think about that, I'm like, no, that's the old story. No. Flip it to what you want, right? Flip it to what you want. Okay, so instead of saying, no, that's the old story, it's like, no, he's the perfect husband. We have the best marriage ever, right? So you're flipping it to that, something that you want, right? But I want you guys to take a look at your affirmations and see and ask yourself, again, be honest. Ask yourself if your affirmations are having movement. if they're curated in a way that is lots of movement. I want movement. Okay. And if you're not seeing movement, that's because a lot of your affirmations are not movement based. They're all like, he's obsessed with me. I'm all he ever thinks about. You know, I'm the only one he desires. And that's cool. And that's cool. But is that what you want? Like, that's like, think of it this way: are your affirmations designed to create a stalker or your boyfriend? Stalker or boyfriend? Which one are they? Okay, because you need movement, right? You need movement. That's what I'm working on right now with you, Lisa. Okay, the man's coming to see you, bitch. My affirmations, my go-to affirmations, are the ones that I talk about all the time. Is he's so obsessed with me. I'm all he ever thinks about. He's always calling and texting me. He's constantly spending time with me, and he'll do anything to be with me right now. Right now. Right? And then when we were in constant contact and so forth, again, I started, and this is what you guys have to remember, is I literally, we were always talking, right? We talked every day, and throughout the day, and then, and definitely in the evening. And then we were constantly spending time together. Like, he was constantly over at my place, right? So, after that, I dropped all of those affirmations because I didn't have to. I created the assumption, and yeah, gutter trash was there, guys. Gutter trash was still there. But I created the assumption that we're in a relationship. We're constantly spending fucking time together. I didn't care if he had to leave at 8 o'clock, right? He had a hard stop at 8. I didn't care. We were constantly talking to each other, so I was like, yeah, we're in a relationship as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, that's relationship. So therefore, he assumed the same. Okay, so therefore he assumed the same. And so whatever had to happen for that to become true happened, right? So then I moved on and said, he is so in love with me, he wants to live with me. He is so in love with me, he wants to live with me. And then all of a sudden, whatever had to happen for us to live together is exactly what happened, right? And then he went home for a couple days. He went back to his place because he still had his own place. So he was like, because he likes to be alone sometimes, right? Which is fine because he's a gamer. And so he's like, I just want to go back to my own space, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. I told you guys, say, okay, I understand. But in here, oh, no, honey. You're so silly. No. He's in love with me. He wants to live with me. I went back to those affirmations. There's no, you can't go backwards in those affirmations. I absolutely did. I was like, this is slipping back. So, no. Let me go back to those affirmations again. So I did that. And then whatever had to happen for that to become true is exactly what happened 4 days later. That's all it took. 4 days later, he was back home with me. Okay? And he didn't leave because he didn't want to be with me. Like, that wasn't it. He just wanted his own place. He wanted to be in his own space because he hadn't been alone without, drama for 8 months. For 8 months. So he was like, I just want some peace and just be alone. And I was like, I understand. But in here, I did not understand. So that's where he just shut up. I don't need to, what was I gonna, see, a lot of you guys would have been standing in front of the door, where the fuck do you think you're going? I know, no. Let me beg you to stay. I'm gonna beg you to stay. Nope. I let him walk right up out that door. And his clothes were still in my closet and in my, because he hadn't moved all his stuff over yet. So he still left everything there. Of course. You'll be home soon. That's all you gotta do, guys. That's all you gotta do. He blocked me now. Well, Raina, what are you doing? Hold on. What's up, Ren? Jen, I need some help. So everything is going good with SP, but the gutter thoughts pop up sometimes. Okay. So, Ren, real quick, let me know. Cece, I hope that's what you are saying is happening with your SP. Because if not, bitch, what are you talking about? He is so in love with me. He wants to live with me right now. He wants to live with me right now. Right now. Now we are moving in together. No. Because there's no future. So that's being written in a future tense. There's no future. So no, he wants to live with me now. Right now. He wants to marry me right now. I need to add that actually at the end of mine. But okay, you need some help. Okay, yeah. So let me know, Ren, I'm assuming gutter trash is gone. Okay. And this is natural, but we need to keep her gone. Okay. So if the gutter trash is, let's assume the gutter trash is gone. So if the gutter trash is gone, it's natural for you to still wonder. Okay. But anytime that gutter trash pops up into your mind, just be like, no, he hates her. She's gone away. He hates her. She's gone away. She's completely gone away. Right. She's gone away for good. I don't give a shit what you got to say. She's gone away for good. Yeah. That's actually a pretty good one. She's gone away for good. Yeah. She's fucking moved to the moon. I don't give a shit. Move as far away as possible, bitch. Okay. But that's what I would do is not, yeah, he hates her. She's gone away for good. She's literally gone away for good. Right? Or just tell yourself she's gone away for good. Nope, she's gone away for good. Okay? Because that will keep her out of your reality. Out of your reality. Okay, my lady on the street. Oh, I love that for you, James. I love that for you, James. Oh, I love you, Terry. So Raina, my love. Okay, so what did you do? What did you do? Because you did something. You did something to get yourself blocked. So be honest. What did you do? On top of that, you don't get a notification. I don't think you get a notification you've been blocked on WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't. So, how do you know that? How do you know that? That means you're checking the 3D for confirmation. Okay, which again, I tell you, the 3D is confirming everything. Yes, he wants to live with you right now, bitch. That's right. Everything is right now. So you have to, first of all, start assigning the meaning that you want it to mean, okay? Raina, assign the meanings you want it to mean, okay? You're creating assumptions that don't benefit you, okay? Like, he called you and you never reached out. Well, why? Let's just start with the obvious, okay? If somebody contacts you or calls you and you don't call them back, why? Why? Okay, so instead, flip it around. It's okay, flip it around and just be like, no, I'm blocked. See, you all piss me off at this shit. You cannot acknowledge that shit. You can't. You cannot acknowledge that because, again, your subconscious mind had no idea that you were blocked on WhatsApp. But I'm pretty sure your thoughts did not align with perfect boyfriend when you saw that you were blocked. Did it? I don't think so. I don't think so. So you need to understand that this is where I tell you guys, you have to stop lying to yourselves. Stop lying to yourselves. Okay? This is where the discipline comes in, where you guys will say some shit like, I was doing really good. I was doing so good yesterday. Okay. And? By persisting in perfect boyfriend, Raina, and persisting in your affirmations, because all he has to do is unblock you. Okay? That's all he has to do. But you have to stop. You have to stop, like, yeah, snappy times is right. Okay, playing it cool. You guys are fucking obnoxious. You guys are obnoxious. Okay? You guys want something, but then it happens, and then you're like, nah, I'm gonna play it cool. Huh? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, no. You think I'm gonna do that? Do you think I was gonna do that the minute my boyfriend texts me? Play it fucking cool, brush it off, I'll respond to him in 2 days? Fuck no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wasn't over here like, oh shit, let me respond right. Like, because my phone stays on silent, so I really don't notice if people call. Like, I'll miss his calls all the time because I don't notice that he is, yeah, I don't notice when he calls me, or texts me, unless I'm literally staring at my phone. But now I turn it on, not silent when he leaves. But, and that's only so I can hear his calls. But you guys have to understand that this playing it cool shit is like fucking, okay, are we 5? Or are we grown-ass women and men? Are we grown-ass adults or are we children? Because children play it cool. Children are like, no big deal. Let me play petty little games with my SP. Grown-ass adults don't do that. You either get what you want. You either want what you want or you fucking don't. Or you don't. Okay? So I'm certainly, if I'm going to affirm that he's always calling and texting me, the motherfucker calls me or texts me, oh, I'm going to respond. Duh. Like, what the fuck is the point? Of all of that is being a fucking child about it. That's fucking stupid. I joke about childish things with my boyfriend, but he gets exactly where I'm coming from because we have the same type of personality. So, because I say stupid little shit, he's like we're in high school. I was like, yeah. But that's just our funny banter, right? But that's where you guys have to understand. Are you going to sit there and are you going to freaking answer their call or call them back if they call you? Are you going to text them back if they text you? I certainly would hope so. Or pack this fucking manifest and shit up and call it a fucking day. Just call it a day. Why affirm? For what? If I'm not going to respond to what I'm affirming, then what's the fucking point? What is the point? Huh? So, knock it off. Knock it off. Okay? All of you that are playing it fucking cool as a cucumber, it's cool. Play it cool in your thoughts. But when shit happens and when you see movement, that is not a time to be a child and play it cool. Okay? I mean, yes, play it cool in, that's fingers crossed. Oh, I talked to somebody about this today. Okay, I just didn't know how to respond because the responses aren't what I was affirming for. Doesn't matter, Terry. It doesn't matter. Assign the meaning right now. I'll look at your messages and tell you how to respond, but right now you need to assign the meaning you want them to mean. Okay, like I haven't seen them clearly, but be like, this man just cannot stop messaging me. He sends me nothing but loving and sweet texts. Literally, all he does is send me loving and sweet messages. Okay, because it will the tonality of the messages will change based on your assumptions, based on what you're telling yourself. So I don't care what he said there. Absolutely. So tell us that, not verbally through text, but start describing him that way as the perfect boyfriend. Is that, yeah, he's constantly setting boundaries with his mom and he's upset if they're ever violated. I think I know where you're going with this text. Okay, I asked why I have to wait. He asked why you have to hate his kids or mom and mom. You don't hate their kids. You don't hate his kids, right? No, you don't hate his kids. Yes, you do hate the kids and mom. Okay. Okay. So that's what I would say. That's what I would say. I'd be like, I don't know where this is coming from, but I would never. I absolutely love your kids and mom. Also, change your assumption of the mother. Okay, change your assumption of the mother and the children, right? Um, so, like, let's say you think let's say you assume the mom doesn't like you or she's constantly meddling in your business. Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. No, the mom loves me. Like, she literally loves me. She's constantly talking about me to my husband, like, all the time. Right? Everybody in his family fucking loves me. Yeah, let me look at your messages. But it actually is not something you would have to affirm. Okay? It's just something you would tell yourself, like, no, they love me. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? They all love me. Okay, everybody in his fucking family loves me. That's right. Persist. Persist. Yeah, he called her right now. Hello. So I don't want to see your ass back in fucking jail, spaz. Do you understand? Stop spazzing out. Literally. It says it in your fucking name. So do I treat them like an SP or gutter trash? Well, I certainly wouldn't treat them like, gutter trash, because that would be implying that you want them gone. Now, if you want them gone, I mean, you could, but you have to look at, okay, so here's the thing. You have to look at a natural unfolding of events, okay? So it's like, if you created a wedge between him and his children, you know what I'm saying? What will that do for him? Right? Will that hurt him? You know, mom, I don't really feel any type of way about it, but you could be like, he doesn't even listen to his mom. Like, he doesn't even listen to his mom. So, well, let's talk outside of this based on where they're at. Okay, where they're at. Because you can choose to treat them like gutter trash, or you can choose to treat them like your SP, right? And have a happy family with all of them, or shoo the mom away, or change your perception of the mom, right? And the kids. Okay, they're easy to conform. Well, they could be easy to conform based on if your lack of resistance level there, but we'll talk about it, okay? Yeah, AJ, I'll send you the form. Oh, gosh. That's fast. I have, like, the fucking worst sinus thing. I have no sinus problems. I have the best sinuses ever. Okay, let's see here. So, in the meantime, though, Terry, what I would do is I honestly would, because this is a topic of current reality, okay, is I would, thank you. Because this is a topic of your current reality, I would play the game. Keep it cool, right? And be like, I don't know where this is coming from, but I actually don't hate your kids or your children or your mom. Not at all. In fact, I would love nothing more than to be a part of their lives. You know, something really simple. Like that, because you don't want him to have the assumption that you don't like his children, especially if right now in their in his current reality, he's very active with his children, right? If he's in a really good spot with his children and his mom, then I certainly would not. Okay, I'll take a look at them. But I would. You can change that, okay? You can change that. Understand, everything is you, okay? Everything is you. So you can change how you feel about the children, how you feel about the mom. You can totally change all of that. You know, where it's like, okay, we're definitely going to take a look at this because you're confusing the shit out of me. Why on earth would he send you that text, but then you're like, no, he's not. They don't talk. But remember, it's being pushed out. Okay, it's being pushed out. Yeah, okay. So no, the mom no longer blames you. Blames you for what? The mom no longer blames me. In fact, she fucking loves me. Tell yourself that, Terry. Tell yourself that. She will change. She will change, okay? She will change instantly, very quickly. Where all of a sudden she's no longer blaming you for shit. Okay? So, change that story. Change it now. Change it now. Yes, absolutely. Treat her like an SP. Especially if she is an influential person in his life. Okay, right now, which most moms are. So if that's the case and they're close or they have a good relationship, then I would treat her like an SP. And just anytime you think about her, be like, no, she's an amazing woman. She loves me. She literally loves me. She fully supports our relationship. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, what you do, Raina, is fucking stay the course. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Yes, I would keep manifesting him. What are you talking about? Because you have to let the little shit go, okay? You have to let the little shit go. Okay? Of him blocking you, of him not talking to you. No. Slide it back. Change it back. Nothing is undone until you undo it. Okay? All you have to do is persist moving forward, and then tomorrow everything can change. Everything can change tomorrow. Okay? But what you're not going to do is refresh the goddamn WhatsApp over and over and over again and tell yourself that you're still blocked. You can't do that. You can't do that. So instead, if you're going to refresh the WhatsApp and you can't help yourself, then this is for all of you guys. If you can't help yourself, then control the narrative. Control the narrative. Okay? So instead, it's like, what it would exactly see, there we go. Like, or tell yourself like, oh, there he is right on my WhatsApp. In fact, he's sending me a message on WhatsApp right now. Like, I can see him typing on the WhatsApp. You know, change that shit. So therefore, if you look at WhatsApp, instead of telling yourself and reinforcing the fact that you're blocked, you're now telling yourself the opposite. Instead, you're now telling yourself that, like, no, oh, look, there he is on the WhatsApp texting me. There you go. Job done. Okay. If you guys are looking at their social fucking media, it's fine. I'm not going to tell you not to do that. So if you're going to look at their social media, it's totally fine. But control the narrative. Control the narrative. Okay. He sits there. Excuse me. I can feel it coming on. Okay. So let's say you're looking at their social media. So control the narrative again and say, no, actually, yeah, exactly, Rena. See that WhatsApp and be like, what do you want it to see? That he's messaging you right now? Okay. If you're looking on their social media, I don't give a shit if there's gutter trash and they posted a picture with gutter trash. Be like, I love that he just posted a picture of me. You could be pissed off. You could be super fucking annoyed and irritated. But in your mind, he totally just posted a picture of me. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he? You know. So it doesn't matter what you see. If you want to be a snooper, then be a snooper. But you have to control the narrative. You have to control the narrative. Okay? So if you don't control the narrative, then you have Houston, we have a problem. You're keeping it all there. Because remember, You need to remind yourself that your subconscious mind has one job only, and that is to prove you right. So what is it you want to be proven right about? Do you want to be proven right that you're blocked, ghosted, and he doesn't want to talk to you? Or do you want to be proven right that he does nothing but post social media? He cannot stand getting on. He cannot stay off social media and is constantly posting pictures of you. What's your pleasure? Because either way, you're right. Or do you want to continue to snoop on and see gutter trash over and over and over again and get all of your fucking thoughts about gutter trash? Or do you want to sit there and be like, no. Actually, he totally just changed his profile status to single as Pringle, or in a relationship, or you see him to post it, change his relationship status to in a relationship. Yeah, with me, bitch. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Do you see what I'm saying? Good. Good. Of course, he updated his profile that he's in a relationship with you. What are you talking about? Amanda, were you not just paying attention? Were you not just paying attention, bitch? I don't care if he tagged that broad in his relationship status. No. He just posted he's in a relationship with me. That's what you have to tell yourself. Okay? We cannot feed life into gutter trash. We cannot feed life into gutter trash. It doesn't help at all. Thanks, Aya. Okay, it doesn't help. And I'm not saying, I'm not going to give you stupid advice and say, just ignore, because that's fucking stupid too, because that's not realistic advice either. So I'm not going to tell you to just ignore the 3D, but I am going to tell you to control it, to control your thoughts about gutter trash and be like, no, I don't think so. Like, you should be completely disgusted by gutter trash. That's why we call them gutter trash. You should be absolutely appalled and disgusted by gutter trash. If I could walk by gutter trash every day, I'm weird, guys. I would do it intentionally. So if I can do that and not react, what the fuck is your problem? Oh, I would do it intentionally. Because I'm ridiculous like that. So, you know, that's why I think maybe it's just my person. I'm starting to think it's just my character, my personality. This is why I manifest quickly, right? I manifest quickly because I don't give a shit. I want what I want. I don't create, like, what circumstance? Oh, here it comes again. I am a Libra too. I feel like I have to sneeze. It's like here. But that's how you have to look at it. Like, it's my person. It's just my. I think I'm pretty confident. It's just my personality, where I literally have gotten so. I manifest things so quickly because I don't look at anything as a circumstance. I get what the fuck I want, and no one's standing in my way. Period. No one is going to stand in my way from getting what I want. No one and nothing will stand in my way. Okay, so because of that, you know, fuck, I told you guys I had all the circumstances. None of that shit mattered. I would intentionally go out of my way to involve myself in the circumstances, if you will, right? Like walking by intentionally, like going to the pool every day intentionally, right? Like, I would do that. So therefore, things don't trigger me anymore. Things don't bother me because I literally would create scenarios for myself that would allow myself to be triggered. But I took the opposite approach. I took the complete opposite approach where I was like, instead of like instead of you viewing the gutter trash as a threat, you should be viewing the opposite. No, I'm very much a threat to her. I'm very much a threat to her. She's very jealous of me, right? You guys should be telling yourself that shit again. because they have to prove true. It has to prove true. So now, what do you think? You have to do things that will amplify for you. This is where we leverage the law, okay? I tell you guys, leverage the law. So let's say you all have gutter trash. Well, not you all. Let's say you have gutter trash, okay? So instead, what you should be doing is being like, okay, leverage the law. What do I want to assume about gutter trash other than the fact that, you know, they're fucking crazy, right? They're crazy, or they have anger, or they're a raging bitch, right? Things like that. But it's like, no, let's take this a step further. How do I tip the envelope a little bit, right? So, oh, she very much views me as a threat. She's very jealous of me, like super jealous of me, right? Because what that's going to do is that's going to create, because she has to show up based on your assumptions of her, right? So what that's, I'm very petty. So you do that, and guess what? Guess who's talking about you all the fucking time to your SP? The gutter trash. She plays her part. I told you guys don't have to worry about anything because she will play her part perfectly. She plays her part perfectly. Okay, so that's what I would do. That's honestly what I would do, is sit there and be like, no, actually, she's very jealous of me. She's very jealous of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm everything she's not. Okay, because now she is going to sit there and constantly bring you up to your SP. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing how good that works, right? Because it's like, oh, Terry I said, tell yourself, like, other than the fact that she's a raging bitch or completely crazy, is it's like, yeah, and she's very jealous of me. She's very envious. I'm everything she's not, like, literally. And so because of that, I'm telling you guys, that works really great, because of that, now she's talking about you all the time. All the time, where it will confuse your SP, because your SP will be like, the fuck do you keep talking? Why do you keep, I don't even talk about her. Why do you keep bringing her up? Why do you keep, ask me how I know, right? Ask me, why do you keep bringing her up? Why do you keep bringing her up? Like, it will cause confusion because she's now the one talking about you all the time. It's fucking fantastic, because then what are you doing? Now you're on his mind all the damn time, like literally all the time. And like everyone's playing their part perfectly. What? Oh man, guys, I hit the big leagues. I got a fake account now. I always feel like, see, this is just my mind, right? I don't really look at things like from a negative perspective, like ever, because I'm just like, damn, that's flattering. But yeah, I would never reach out to you first, ever reach out to you first. Although I will tell you, well, I don't know. I think there's an autoresponder on my account. I have to figure that out, because I'm going to turn it off. Because I think when you guys message me or follow me, I think there's a message that goes out to you saying, if there's one thing that you can manifest, what would it be? Or some shit like that. Like, and I don't know how the hell that started. I really don't know. But I'm going to turn it off. Okay? But I definitely would never, if you don't get that message from me as an autoresponder, because that's literally what it says. Because I've seen it, but it doesn't happen to everybody. But I've seen it randomly where it'll say, if you could manifest one thing, what would it be? Right? So if you don't get that message from me, it definitely ain't me. Because I don't reach out to you first. I told you, I don't need to push my coaching programs. I don't need to do any of that shit. I don't need to do any of that. I'm not going to be like, you need to work with me. I don't need to do that. You'll know if it's right. You'll know if it's wrong. So, you know, you need to have me manifest for you, or you're not going to get your shit. I'm not going to tell you that either. I won't create any assumptions in you that don't help you. Right, Lisa? I mean, NCC, right? I mean, that's where I figure out, like, oh man, I've hit the big leagues now. Someone has to pretend to be me. Shit. People need to get a goddamn life. I bet you I probably know who the fuck is trying to be me too, by the way, so please, for the love of God, ignore that shit, okay? Hopefully they got a good picture of me at least. You know, this is driving me nuts. Hopefully they got at least a good picture of me. They're not using some ridiculous picture of me. But I'm pretty sure I might know who that is, so let's ignore that. Okay? Okay. So, I'm going to, oh, I want to do this. Okay. So I think now will be a good time for us to do the, well, let me back up a second. So what I'm going to do is, okay, yeah, the one and only Terry Leanne. Yeah, that I do know you. So I'm gonna respond to your message today too, because I know you sent me a message. Yeah, that's the only one you're gonna get from me, and I don't even know why the fuck that goes on. I don't even know why that goes out. Just like I don't know why when you guys are booking sessions with me that you're getting weight loss fucking emails. I don't know why that's happening either. So I have my tech guy trying to figure that shit out because I'm like, what the hell, what the hell? But anyway, oh yes, Angela. So I'm gonna go blow my nose. Okay, I'm not gonna do it here. It's weird. Okay. Yes, I will. All of you guys, if you guys have that manifest for me, it's easier if you text me and just say manifest for me in the first like fucking word, first word, so because that's what I can see right away. So one, it bumps into the top, and two, then I can just shoot out the forms, shoot out all the forms. Okay. So I'm gonna go blow my nose. In the meantime, you guys are going to get ready for the energy clearing. Okay. You're going to get ready for the energy clearing. I tell you this now in case you're not. There we go. I got it. Love a good action taken. Okay. So you're going to get ready for the energy clearing. I tell you that because I want you to be stationary. This is a visualization exercise. Okay. So if you're not stationary, okay, that's fine. If you're not stationary, then get your ass stationary somewhere. I don't give a fuck. Pull over on the side of the road. I don't give a shit. It's not a long. It's not a long process. Okay, this is literally where you would just close your eyes, and it's probably 5 minutes, maybe maximum 10. But I want you guys to know how this works, so that you can go and do this with anybody that you want. Terry, this is a good one to do with your mom, with the mother too. By the way, with the mother. Too. Okay, so let me pause this so I can go blow my damn nose, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do the energy clearing. So get ready, guys, because this is going to speed some shit up for you guys, especially for a lot of you that are like, how do you drop your story? How do you drop your story? How do you persist and do first shit? You know, all that bullshit that you guys be saying. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Ducier. That sounds French. This sounds very French. Ah, they sont français. That's all I know. Don't even write back and. I don't even think I said that shit right. Okay. All right. Perfect. So, let me go pause this real quick, and then we're gonna come right back and like give me like 1 minute. Oh, right. Okay. And I'm probably going to do this again on Monday where it's like quieter, okay? But the good news is I'm actually going to record the video today. So you guys will have the video. It'll go on my TikTok and it'll go on YouTube. So you guys will have the video that you guys can save and do this shit all the time, okay? All right. Now that we're here, we cannot play sultry music, but that's all right. That's okay. We'll make it work. All right. So I want you guys to sit back and I want you to get comfortable. Okay, get very comfortable. Be in a chair. I didn't say lie in the bed. It's really not necessary. You can be in a chair or on the couch. Okay, and I want you to close your eyes. Okay, you're going to close your eyes. Do it now. Now I want you to take 3 deep breaths in, okay? Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right. Now I want you to visualize and I want you to imagine that you are in a movie theater, okay? That you are in a movie theater. It's completely empty. It's only you. And in front of you, there's a stage, okay? And on that stage, there's one beam of light that's coming down from the ceiling. And you notice, as you stare at that light, you notice that there's a shadowy figure off in the back. That shadowy figure is your SP. Okay? I want you to call your SP to the stage. Tell him to come into the light. Now, as he steps into the light, you're going to notice, that there's a cord. A gold cord that runs from your third eye directly into his third eye. Now I want you to ask your SP, and I want you to hear them respond. Do you support me? Hear the response tell you yes. Do you love me? Hear them again. Tell you yes. Now I want you to look at them and I want you to say the following. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Or thank you. I love you. Now I want you to reach up as if your fingers are a pair of scissors. And I want you to cut the cord that runs from your third eye. And as you cut the cord that runs from your third eye, you notice that it falls to the ground. And I want you to reach up with your hand and I want you to pull the cord roots right out of your third eye and just toss them to the side. And as you do that, you notice that your SP starts to drift away, just like a balloon that you've released. And as they start to drift up and away, they're getting further and further away. Smaller and smaller and smaller. Till all of a sudden, they're no longer there. Now take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now open up your eyes, bitch. Because that's all it takes. Okay? That's all it takes. Is yes, this is Ho'oponopono, but the visualizing technique, okay? Where you visualize them floating up and out, right? You're ripping the cord out. So therefore, there is no more energetic connection between you and your SP. No more bad energy. Whatever happened in the past no longer exists. You've cut that energy cord with your SP. So that a new, fresh energy between you and your SP has been created. You can do this with everybody. You should all do this with your children every single week. If you're close with your family, do this with your fucking family. Because what do you think I'll be doing tonight? Okay, we need to do this even when your SP is back with you, right? Is get in the habit of, doing this once a week so that you and SP's energy stays fresh all the time. It always stays fresh. Definitely do this if you have a disagreement with your SP. Then cut the cord. Cut the cord, fresh energy. Cut the cord, fresh energy. Okay? Fresh energy is what brings them to you. You don't have to worry anymore about how they feel about the old story. They don't feel any type of way now from the old story because they have fresh energy with you now. They literally have fresh energy with you now. So there is no old story. For what? They don't care. It doesn't affect them anymore. And you guys need to know that. Okay? This is, again, energy. Everyone is attached to your energy. Everybody. So, I'm talking everybody. All your exes, all of your bosses, your coworkers, all of them are attached to your energy, which is why sometimes you'll feel exhausted. You'll just be like, I'm fucking tired. So if you have any energy start with the obvious, okay? Start with the obvious people in your life, the ones that your immediate family, right? Your children, we'll say. And then think about anybody that's been an energy vampire. Let's say that, yes, friends too. Let's say you have negative ass people in your life, right? Or you've had negative people in your life. Well, start with them. Cut that shit. Bye. I don't need the negative energy, right? Draining my energy. I don't need them fueling off of my energy. Okay. Yeah, Tasha. So the method we just did is called Ho'oponopono. And, it's an ancient Hawaiian technique where it was where they do this, and what this man did is he did this on a prison, a very violent prison where violence was on the rise. Okay, and so he just cut the cord. You guys can do this with an entire building. Yeah, my mom did it. She cut the cord with her entire old company. Right, where you just imagine the fucking building floating away. Okay, but so he did this to a prison. He didn't know any of the inmates at all. He did this to the prison, and their crime rate went significantly down. The violence in the prison went significantly down to the point where it was almost non-existent. Okay, all because they cut the cord. They cleared the energy of the entire building. No sage needed, guys. No sage needed. That man did not walk into each prison cell with a goddamn sage. He literally, I just walked you through it, sister. Okay. So that's for the SP. Okay. I won't create assumptions in you right now that don't benefit you. So I'm not going to tell you to do this every day. Right. It's already been done. The energy's already been cleared, but I would do this every week, every single week, as a part of your routine. So it's every Monday or every Friday or every weekend, I'm going to just do this one time so I'm constantly keeping the energy with my SP fresh. Okay. Now, if you did what I said, you should get contact from your SP very fast. Okay, very fast. I got contact from an old ex this is way before I even knew about conscious manifesting, right? And I hadn't talked to this man for 8 years. I hadn't talked to him for 8 years. And all of a sudden I was like, let me cut the cord with all of my exes, right? He was one of them. He was my most recent ex when I did this. No, that's a lie. Oh, no. So anyway, he all of a sudden, within 72 hours, contacted me. And he was like, He all of a sudden he calls me and I'm looking at the phone like, what the fuck? And he's like, hey, I was just thinking about you. Wanted to see how you were doing. Yeah, very quickly. Because they are going to notice a shift. That's what this is, something very different than anything else, right? Is they're going to notice an energetic shift when it comes to you. All of a sudden, you're going to pop in your mind. See what I'm saying, Taylor? All of a sudden, you're just going to pop in their mind because they're going to notice that something is different. And I can't explain it. I mean, I didn't necessarily ask Clarence what he felt. You know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily ask Clarence what he felt, but he was just like, hey, I just thought about you, want to see how you're doing. And I was like, I hung up the phone. I was like, well, I didn't cut the cord again with him. I was like, don't call me again. Don't call me anymore. But so that's how quickly it works. It works very, very fast. Okay. So yeah, because they're all of a sudden they're just going to get a thought of you, but the thought of you is different this time. Okay. So like you're going to pop into their head and it's not going to be negative. It's not going to be negative. Instead, it's like, I wonder what she's doing. I want to message her. Right? All because it's fresh energy now. It's completely fresh energy. And you guys will notice, yeah, good old Clarence. And you'll notice this. You'll just notice that things are different. And most importantly, you'll know because you'll feel different. Like you'll wake up tomorrow, Ho'oponopono. It's H-O apostrophe O Pono Pono. Okay. The premise of the Ho'oponopono is the 4 words. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. Right? That's the premise of Ho'oponopono. But I like the visualizing of the cord cutting. Just brings it more into perspective for you. And works really, really fucking fast. Like really fast. Okay. There's a lot of people that will tell you, I told you guys that you could do Ho'oponopono on the yeah, it's exactly what she said, but an O in front of the P. Ho'opono. Okay. Yes, Crimson Fox. Yesterday I told you guys to start doing that, is where you would look at the picture of your SP and just for a minute say those 4 phrases. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I did that with my SP, which is why I was like, damn it. Why didn't I tell you guys that? Because I totally forgot that that's what I did, is I looked at his picture and I would say that to him. I would say that to him. Okay. And so it's very powerful. It's very powerful because you're going to notice that you'll even wake up tomorrow with different energy, like, hey, NYC, you'll even wake up tomorrow with a whole different energy shift where you very much will feel like lighter, you know, like, damn, I'm ready to start my day type of thing. Oh, thanks, Dawn. I'm glad you did too. Okay. Because I think that that's going to help you. Now that we've cleared the energy, this is why I did this in order. Okay. I did this in order for a reason. I don't do co-hosting unless it's my choice. But anyway, so now we're going to do the photo method because now you've got fresh energy, bitches. You know what I'm saying? I love you too, Raina. Now you've got fresh energy with you and your SP. So now we're going to do the photo method. Okay. Okay. I know. And it's very simple for us to have done this before, know that it works, but then forget about it. Right. And then forget about it. Yesterday we were talking about it and somebody said that she did this and her SP came back after 5 years. After 5 years, her SP came back around. Right. She got contact. Of course, which is why we cleared the energy before we're going to do the photo method. Can we do that even if we are... okay. Yes, Maricel, I suggest you do this weekly with your SP. I don't care if you're together, right? If you're together, great, because we want to Keep that energy fresh all the time, all the time, all the time. Okay. You're going to have to cue breeze us. You're going to have to watch the replay. I literally just did it like 10 minutes ago. But I'm also going to be making a video for this as well. So you guys will have the video. I will put it on my TikTok. So it'll probably go out. Well, I'm going to record it today, God willing. So it should go out tomorrow. And then, so you guys will have it. And then also it will go up on TikTok as well. Okay. Or I mean, YouTube, the tube of the U. My SP photo is, well, who's there? It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter, Diamond. It does not matter. Yes, NYC, because I think that you'll really benefit from this. Okay. I think you'll really benefit from the technique. Because it will just cleanse the energy between you and SP. Okay. And so that's very, very important. And do it with your kids, do it with everybody. Do it with everybody. All right. So by now I've been rambling. Hopefully you got the pictures of your SP out. Okay. Okay. Let's take the pictures of your SP out. And let's go ahead and, hey, you know what? You should do this too if somebody fucking owes you money. Start at the top priority spectrum of people you're going to cut the energy clearing big. Actually, that bitch owes me money, so she's moved to the top right underneath my SP. And you know what? That bitch owes me money too. They moved there too. There you go, right now. So, you know, start with the people that owe you some shit. Exactly. Or the energy suckers. Yeah, the energy vampires, as they call them. Here we go. All of our SPs owe us fucking money. This is why we need to come back right now so they can pay us. Come on home right now. You owe me a lot more than money, bitch, but I want my money, and you owe me a whole lot of sexy time. Yeah, because I've been counting. Yeah. You owe me sexy time for every week you were fucking away. How dare you? So when you come back, you better get ready. Go get some Viagra, get some shit. We have a whole lot of making up we got to do because I've been counting down the shit. All right, we got our photos out. Okay. So now we're going to go back down. If you are new here, we do this every day on TikTok. Okay. And every time someone gets contact. Okay. We're here to get contact. That's right. We're here to get contact. I need to get you guys over the fucking first hurdle with SP, and that's fucking contact. Okay, that's contact. Okay, because once you get that, now you've proven to yourself, like, I'm a badass bitch. So if I can do that, then guess what else I can do? There you go, James. She better go get some lube. We're busy. Shutting down the world for 24 hours. So, all right. So, we want to get contact. Once you get over that first hurdle of contact, the rest should speed up a lot quicker because you're going to notice, you're going to recognize movement, and you're going to be like, damn, I'm a badass bitch. So, because I'm a badass bitch or man, if I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. Right? You can get them to do whatever you want them to do. You just have to start knowing that behavior from them. Okay? All right. I know you will, Rana. I know you will. All right, Sam, let's get it popping. Pull up a picture of your SPs. All right. Now that you have a picture of your SP, you're going to go back in time down memory lane since y'all love to do that so much. Okay, let's go down memory lane, and you're going to go back right now to the time when everything in your relationship was perfect. He was checking off all the boxes. Everything about this man or woman was just perfect. I want you right now to remember, how did they make you feel? How did they treat you? Who was this man or woman as a person for you? Who were they? Remember the feeling. Remember the feeling. they gave you butterflies in your stomach. You were just fucking happy. You were in love. Remember that version of your SP right now. Remember that version. Now, forget who they were 30 seconds ago. It's not who they are anymore. Okay? You have now selected the version of your SP who is madly in love with you, who makes you happy, will do anything to make you happy. Right? The version of your SP when everything was perfect. Now you're going to bring that version of your SP into your current reality. That SP, your SP right now, that version that you just selected, is now who they are for you. It's now who they are for you. So because that version of your SP is now who they are for you, it should be easy for you to expect a text. It should be easy for you to expect them to contact you, for you just to know that they'll contact you because that's who they were. That's who they are now. They're your perfect SP. So you're going to know, and you're just going to know that they are going to contact you, that they're going to come see you, that they want to be with you. They're waiting for you to give them permission right now to contact you. And the only way you can give them permission to reach out to you is by seeing the version of your SP that you love. Because at that time, yes, we are. At that time, when you were madly in love with your SP, when everything was great, you knew that they would contact you. Why wouldn't they? They contacted you all the time. You knew who they were today. Okay? So that is who they are right now for you. That is who they are right now. Okay? So knowing that version, you've selected a new version of your SP, the one that you love, the one that checks all those boxes. So now, if you are new here, you are going to put on your crown. If you are not new here, your crown should already be on. Because here, we don't take our crowns off. We wear our crowns 24/7, and we get whatever we want. We get it when we want it, which is now. I want you to own that. I want you to know that if you have selected the version of your SP for you, then I want you to know right now that they're going to contact you. In fact, they're contacting you right now. Okay, they're contacting you right now. Why wouldn't they? They can't wait to talk to you. And now you're going to give your commands. Okay, so you are going to give your commands right now. You're going to look at your SP's picture. If you are in no contact or you are in contact, but it is not consistent contact, then you're going to look at that picture right now and you're going to tell his ass what to do. You're contacting me right now. You can say you're contacting me, you're texting me, or you're calling me. However they would naturally talk to you is how they're going to reach out to you. Who gives a shit, right? So look at their picture and say, you're texting me right now. You're texting me right now. You're going to do this while I put you on break. Okay? You're going to say, you're texting me right now. You're texting me right now. Now, if you are in constant contact, right? Then what I want is, let's move to the next step. You're coming to see me today. You're coming to see me today. You are coming to see me today. You are coming to see me today. You are coming to see me today. Now, if you're in a relationship with your SP, then have fun with it. What do you want them to do? What do you want them to do for you today? Do you want them to cook you dinner? Do you want them to, give you sexy time? You want them to rub your feet? You want them to buy your flowers? Whatever you want them to do, you're going to give that command. Okay? You're going to give that command. And you're going to do it now. Okay? Now, get busy. Talk to your SP. Say it with a little bit of fucking backbone. Say it with some backbone. A little authority. Queens and kings give commands, and what do? They know that it's going to be done. because they're queens, they're kings. Do they check for it? No, they don't. They don't have to check and see if it's done. They expect it to be done because that is the command that they gave. They don't need to waver from it. They just know, I gave you the command. You're going to do it. That is now who you are. You are the queen and king energy. Step into that. Step into that. Okay, we're going to hold your question, Olivia. We'll talk about it, okay? But you're going to do what the fuck I just told you to do. We'll start there. Okay, we'll start right there. Okay? So expect them to get to it. Give your commands. And expect them right now. Expect them to contact you right now. And we're back. I already know that felt amazing. Now, you're going to put your phone down, unless you're watching me, of course, from your phone. But you're going to, right now, just know that they're contacting you. Hold that version of your SP for you, who contacts you all the time, who thinks about you all the time, who will do anything right now to be with you, who will do absolutely anything to be with you right now. That's what you need to do. Okay? You're going to expect it. You're just going to know. Just know. When you persist in perfect boyfriend and you only see that perfect boyfriend, then shit changes, guys. Shit changes. Lisa. Of course, why wouldn't she? Okay? Shit changes when you come from just knowing that they're going to do what they did before. for you, right? Who they were when we work together. I help you recreate your SP. Oh, I didn't even fucking tell you. Sorry. I'm so sorry. There are new people here. If you are new here, my name is Jen. I'm your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption to work in your favor. That's what we're all about here. Why follow the law when you can leverage, right? It's all about leveraging the law. Okay. So that's what I teach you how to do, is to bend the law to work in your favor, because I'm petty as fuck. And so are you. And so we get what we want, and we get it when we want it. And I'm impatient. So if I have to learn how to bend the law to work in my favor, then that's exactly what I did. So I'm here to teach you how to do it because I'm good at it. Okay. If you want to put the easy button and you want me to manifest your SP for you, I'm very good at that too, because I have no resistance to your SP. Okay. I don't have any old story, no old version. I don't even know the guy. Okay. Or woman. So if you are interested, all links are in my bio or description, wherever you're watching from. If you want me to manifest your SP for you, I will certainly do so. If you want to jump on a one-on-one call with me to manifest your your SP, what we do on that call is we recreate. Yeah, Cece, we did before the photo method. But if you, what we do on the call together is we recreate your SP to be exactly who you want them to be, because why can't we have our cake and eat it too? You know what I'm saying? So I help you flip things around, and we recreate them from the floor up to be your perfect person, your perfect husband. Okay. And then also, oh yeah, I also help you curate affirmations given your current situation, where you want to go with your SP, and so we can get your shit right. Okay. And then I create the plan for you. It's a very simple plan. I don't believe in a lot of work, and I don't think you should believe in a lot of work either, right? We do not need to be we do not need to be overcomplicating shit around here. Instead, no, I simplify it for you, and that's what gets people results. Okay. Very, very fast. I've taken somebody from completely no contact to fully living with her SP in 2 weeks. Taking somebody from no contact, blocked on everything, to being back in a relationship with their SP in 4 days. Okay. I have oodles of testimonials, like a buttload. Okay. And you can see in our WhatsApp group, if you want to join our free WhatsApp group, go ahead, join that. You'll see a whole lot of success stories in there. Okay. And we just created a new group in that community where I'm going to help you change your affirmations. Because if the shit ain't right, it ain't right. So we need to fix them. And because a lot of you guys have a problem with the way you're wording your affirmations. They're either too wordy or there's too fucking many of them, right? You should only have 4 to 5 affirmations for you and your SP. And then if you want more, then that's where the Rampage comes in. That's where you have, like I'm writing a Rampage for one of my clients now, because it's just where you have like 12 affirmations that you literally, you're right, Lisa. I got to get back into that shit. I got to get back into that. I'm going to do it starting today. Okay. As well as making my rant videos for you guys, so I keep you guys checked when you guys get out of line over this stupid shit like being blocked and all that nonsense. That's fucking stupid. That's so stupid. Okay? And so you guys need to stop that. Okay? They can't miss you, Sonja. Take that shit off. Okay? He absolutely loves you, but misses you, and that's why he's calling you. It keeps him at bay. Okay. So unless you've convinced yourself that this man is fucking off, on vacation or out of town, then thank you. God bless. I love you too. Unless you've convinced yourself otherwise, then they're not going to come instead. Right. It's like, no, he's a perfect boyfriend. Why wouldn't he contact me? He contacts me all the day, every day. Like, Jesus Christ, I got to turn off my phone because he won't stop contacting me. He constantly wants to spend time with me. He's constantly spending time with me. He'll do anything to be with me right now. Right now. Okay, or we're getting back together. Or we have the best relationship. Right now. Okay? The reason I say is he'll do anything to be with me right now is because sometimes you guys have a problem freaking assuming a text message, let alone assuming a relationship. Okay. So it's, and hell, a lot of you guys are in contact and see each other all the time and still have a fucking hard time assuming a relationship, which is fucking stupid. Okay. Which is stupid. You don't need them to confirm a goddamn thing. They will confirm everything. You don't need them to confirm shit, because they will automatically do it the second you assume. Okay. I told you guys, I assumed a relationship because everything we were doing, and yes, gutter trash was there. Didn't matter. It didn't matter. But everything else we were doing was a relationship to me. We saw each other all the damn time. We talked all day. We talked all the time. So I assumed relationship. So guess what he assumed? The same thing. The same thing. And then what happened? Right? I set a date on the day that he was going to live with me. I was off by 5 fucking minutes. 5 minutes. So I was having somebody kept saying, I was talking to her today and she said she had this date of April 1st. And I said, what is the reason for the date? And she doesn't know. And then and so I said, well, if you have that, right, we have to work with what you have right now. Okay. So it's like, okay, if you have that, then let's work on the fact that no, he's actually moving in on that date. He's coming home on that date, right? Because whatever has to transpire and unfold naturally before he moves in is exactly what's going to happen, right? So he's going to have to contact you, want to see you, start spending time with you, and then be like, by the way, I'm coming home. Okay? No, we don't. But for this specific person, she mentioned that date. Oh, Jesus, James. What a joke. April Fools. But so she had mentioned the date. So instead, like for me, I didn't want to waver anymore in having him live with me, right? So I was like, no, it's going to happen by this date in 72 hours, right? And so I didn't say the date. I just said on Tuesday. Like, no, he's living with me on Tuesday. He came standing over me on Wednesday at 12:05 in the morning. Saying, honey, I'm home. Of course you are. Of course you are. Okay. And so that's he didn't say that, but that's basically what I saw. Absolutely. See, a lot of you guys read too into shit. See, look at that. Look at that. She manifested a text. Man, came 5 minutes early. Came 5 minutes fucking early. It's not that difficult, but you all have to start expecting something fucking different. You cannot continue to expect them to ghost you, block you, not want to fucking talk to you. You can't do that because the more you fucking do that, you keep it in your reality. Why do you want that? You don't want that. You guys will all say the same thing. No, I don't want that shit. Well, then why can't you persist in new version of your SP? The one that you love, the one that you care about, the one that you freaking won your heart, the reason why I tell you guys, you can manifest anyone you want. You can manifest anyone you fucking want. So why on earth is it this person? Why are you manifesting this SP? Why? What is it about this SP? Right? Remind yourself of that. Like, this is why I'm manifesting this SP. So why is it so hard for you to assume the good shit, the one that they want, the one that you want, versus saying the opposite in your thoughts, continuously selecting the version of your SP you don't fucking want? Why do you do that? Why? For what purpose? For what purpose does that help you? For what purpose does that help you to fucking spiral in your thoughts? I told you guys. You guys post in there. I want you to be honest. If you post in the WhatsApp group that you're spiraling in your thoughts, right out into victim mentality jail is where your ass is going. Because you're not doing what I told you. You are not persisting in your new thoughts. You are spiraling, which means you're not flipping your fucking thoughts on the spot. You need to flip them to what it is that you want. People will tell you you don't need to do that. I strongly fucking disagree. I strongly disagree because I manifested my breakup because I thought about it one time. I have manifested my boyfriend hurting himself because I thought about it one time. I said it one time and I didn't flip it. So there's a right and a wrong way. I strongly suggest you flip every fucking thing and be honest with yourselves. You guys can't lie to yourself, okay? I hate that the manifestation community tells you just to be fucking delusional. That's not realistic advice. Is you should not just be completely delusional to the fact that you're not being honest with yourself about the fact that you're not persisting in perfect boyfriend, the fact that you're fucking wavering in your thoughts all goddamn day long. All of that stuff. You can't do that. Okay, Brittany. I'll take care of you. Exactly. Flip that shit. You can't, you have to be honest with yourself. You cannot lie to yourself. No, I've been doing really good. I am doing really good. I'm not checking the 3D, but I've seen no movement. Well, then obviously you're checking the 3D. I tell you, the 3D is confirming all day long. 100% of the time, your 3D is, thanks organically, Zen Skincare. Your 3D is constantly pushing out. It's constantly changing every second of every day. So is your SP. Your SP is constantly conforming. 24/7, he's conforming. So if he's not conforming to what you fucking want, well, ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. This is where the honesty part comes into play, okay? Because if they're not conforming to who you want, if they're not talking to you, if they're not being your perfect SP, that is because you are not selecting that version consistently. Consistently. You should tell yourself this. No, he's the perfect boyfriend. Your subconscious mind knows what that is for you. I was able to manifest my SP back really fast. Why? Because I never viewed him as a bad person, as an evil person. Why would you? Why would you want to be with somebody who's evil? You know. I know, Brittany, I'm going to make merch. You should persist in only what you want, not what you don't want, because you guys are constantly fucking persisting in what you don't want and then bitching about it all fucking day long that nothing's changing. I'm seeing no movement, this, that, and the fucking third. You got a million different things going on because you're not seeing that version of them. I don't give a shit who here on TikTok or YouTube or Google wants to tell you that no, recreating your SP is an option. No, it is not. No, it is not. That means that they have not manifested their SPs back, because that is not an option. That is a requirement. You must see them only as who you want them to be for you. That is it. That is all she wrote. If you'll fucking do that, you'll start to see the turnaround very, very fast, because perfect boyfriends constantly, do I need to remind you? They're constantly thinking about you. They're constantly texting you. They're constantly wanting to spend time with you. They're constantly trying to be with you. They want to be with you. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? They have to conform. They don't have a choice. They must conform to your assumptions. They don't have a choice. They do not have free will unless you choose to give it to them. And I always know when you're giving them free will, because you're listening to what the fuck they're saying out of their mouth. You're going down rabbit hole lane on your fucking negative thoughts, are spiraling because you're giving them free will. Stop it. Stop doing that. Persist in perfect boyfriend. And he's going to do what the fuck I tell him he's going to do, because that is my perfect boyfriend. And he did it naturally anyway. You didn't have to push him to text you, did you? No, you didn't. He just did it. You didn't question the shit, did you? No, because obviously, why wouldn't he? This is how things are between me and my SP. So you didn't ever have to force shit. So why do you now think you have to force shit? You have to try. You don't have to try. You didn't have to try back then. You don't have to do anything fucking different than what you did back then. You just knew. You just knew. Oh, he's feeling me. Oh, yeah, he's totally feeling me. Like, he's saying all the right things. He's love bombing my ass. Yeah, of course he is. So he was totally digging you. And so because of that, you naturally expected the other behavior. And he naturally conformed to all of that. Because that is what you just knew. You didn't question the shit. So stop questioning it now. Stop doing that. See yourself as the perfect boyfriend, the perfect girlfriend, the perfect husband, the perfect wife. Tell yourself that. Like, I'm the baddest bitch. Like, what gutter trash? Never would anybody think about gutter trash. No, never. I'm that bitch. I'm the perfect girlfriend. And he knows it. And he absolutely knows it. He knows that I'm the perfect one for him. I'm the only one for him. I'm the only option. I am the only option. That needs to be your mentality. So why is that so difficult for you? You keep beating yourselves up. Every fucking day you beat yourselves up. You do things that trigger you. When you need to learn to discipline, because this is This is the biggest accomplishment you'll give yourself, is if you will, let's say you can't stop and you can't help yourself, but doing things that trigger you, checking their social media, checking to see if they message you, all that shit, then you have to leverage and make it work for you instead of against you. Because when that pushes out, guess what? You're unstoppable. You're fucking unstoppable. When you start persisting and twisting stories, that's the only thing you should be delusional about. That's the only thing you should be delusional about, is twisting the story. No, blocked? I don't think so. What blocked? I wouldn't even acknowledge that shit. I'd be like, oh, look, he cannot stay off my profile. He literally cannot stay off my profile. He checks my stories out all day, every day. Yeah. Yeah. All he can think about is being with me. All he can think about is being with me. Yeah. Your profile name is Stupid Loser. I think that's funny, actually. But you need to sit there, and I don't create assumptions in you that don't benefit you. Never will I do that. So I'm not one of these law of attraction bullshit ass coaches that's going to sit there and be like, if you see the sign 222, that means your manifestation's coming. No, I'm not going to do that. Instead, this is where we leverage the law. Again, everything is a fucking sign. Everything is a sign. Everything is a sign. You see him in your dreams? Oh yeah, that means he's coming. That means he's absolutely dreaming about me too. And yep, that's my manifestation is here. It has arrived. Every time you see him in your dreams, that's what that means. You see I don't care. Every time you see a fucking bird fly through the sky, right? Something you see often, because remember, you're affirming at the same time. Okay, so every time you see a bird through the sky, you're like, oh yeah, he's contacting me. Literally contacting me right now. Every fucking time. How many birds do you see a day? Yep. Every time you see a bird, oh, he's contacting me right now. You see a fucking butterfly. It's like, oh, he's thinking about me. Oh, he's literally thinking about me. I'm all he thinks about. You see 2 butterflies. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's my sign. Oh, yeah, my manifestation is here. Yep, he'll do anything to be with me. That's a couple, right? Anytime you see a couple of anything, I don't give a fuck. You see 2 oranges on the floor together that fell off a tree, then you're like, oh, that's a sign. I became obsessed with signs. Everything was a goddamn sign. Everything was a sign. Everything was a sign. And you know what? You'll find is interesting about creating your own signs, because that's what you're doing. Okay, there's no scientific. Nobody shows you proof that 222 means your shit is coming. You see an eagle soar through the sky, your shit is coming. No, they just made that shit up. They just made it up to get views and clicks. That's it. And now they got you guys all driving around town looking for 222 on a goddamn license plate. Now, every time I saw my SB's car, he has a very distinctive color of his car. But every time I saw his car, oh, yeah, he's thinking about me. Oh, yeah, my manifestation is here. Because what you're doing is when you create your own signs, you are activating what's called your RAS, reticular activating system. Okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to notice that you start to see a whole lot more of that shit. A whole lot more. Okay. You assign a sign to a butterfly. Well, now you've activated your RAS system, right? Your reticular activator system, which is the scanner. It's constantly scanning your surroundings to bring that into your reality. So now, all of a sudden, you went from seeing a random butterfly to now you see them all the time. Every time you walk out, you see a butterfly. Now all of a sudden, I just saw one. See what I'm saying? You speak it into existence. Okay, all of a sudden you're gonna see a shit ton of birds, because that's what you've assigned a sign for. So now your reticular activator system is constantly scanning your surrounding, bringing more of that into you. This is why you will sit there one time and be like, it's been a while since I saw a white car. Now all of a sudden when you drive, you see a shit ton of white cars. Yeah, that's because you have activated that part of your brain. And so now that part of your mind is scanning your surroundings, looking for more of that. And now it's bringing it to your awareness. So now what it does is it's not like white cars just start to flood in the streets because because you said you haven't seen a white car. They've always been there. But now now it's brought into your conscious awareness. And now you start to see more of them. So same thing with signs. If you will make up your own signs, then guess what? You're going to start seeing more of that. And that's all affirming. That's every time you see that sign, you're like, oh yeah, he's contacting me right now. And he will. Because now you're walking around town fucking saying that shit 5,500 times. Because every time you saw that shit, it's the meaning you gave it. That's the meaning you gave it. And so all of a sudden they start to do that shit. Okay? I'm telling you, everything was a goddamn sign to me. Everything was a sign to me. Everything. I haven't seen, I keep telling you, I'm not sure if it's a falcon. I should just use my Google lens. But those were all signs. Every time I saw one, I saw them all the time. Okay. But then every time I saw two of them, I'd be like, oh shit. Yeah. It's here. He'll do, yep. That's my boyfriend. Right. Whatever sign I gave, whatever meaning I wanted to give it is what I gave it. Everything was a sign. So don't listen to these fucking stupid ass coaches out here that are like, let me show you the signs that your SP is coming. And here's the top 9 signs. And if you get 3 of these signs, that means he's here. That shit would drive you nuts, especially since half those signs are fucking stupid. Half of them are stupid. They're all numbers. They're all like, if you see like his initials, like whatever. But, and I literally, I swear to God, I would be driving down the fucking street, checking everyone. Like I wanted to sit at red lights. That's how stupid this shit was. So that I can see all the license plates to see if I would see these 3 numbers in a fucking row. Yeah, that's how stupid that shit was. But instead I was like, no, where's the proof that that is true? Where's the proof that that shit's true? There is none. You can Google that crap. All you're going to see is what people have said about the number. Of course, it's somebody's assumption. So it's something that somebody said and pushed it onto you. Okay, now that's your assumption. When it's like, no, if we can leverage the law, why can't I make up my own signs? Why can't I make up my own signs? Everything's a goddamn sign. Everything's a sign. I'm telling you, you got a bunch of crows. You got a crow problem. Every time I see a crow, man, he's coming. Oh, yeah. He wants to be with me right now. Oh, shit. 2 of them? Oh, yeah. That's my man. That's a sign. Okay? At least I cannot tell you how many times that number shows every time. What are you talking about, Addie? I'm going to assume you're new here. Oh yeah, Ren, I'll tell you how to do that, okay? My SP is popular on TikTok. Everyone wants him. Well, you need to change that shit right now. Okay, what do you mean, Addie, everyone wants him? Fuck everybody. No. In fact, he only wants me. No one even likes that guy. Well, maybe you don't want to dead his business. But it's like, everything he posts, he's talking to you. No one, who cares if everyone wants him? He only wants you. He'll do anything to get your attention, anything to get my attention. And you need to flip that around. You cannot see him above you in your own damn house. You're here. I don't give a fuck if he's a popular TikToker. You're here and he's here. It's not the other way around. It's not. So take his ass off that pedestal. What a popular on TikTok. Yeah, he's only popular on TikTok because he does nothing but make videos for me. Yeah. And because the problem is the second you have to normalize this guy. He's not a popular on TikTok. Nope. He's totally normal. He works at fucking Taco Bell, for Christ's sakes. You have to normalize him, because if you view him as being above you, as being popular on TikTok, as being all that, then you're putting yourself in that fan category. And they don't date fans. Okay? because they got a lot of them. They don't date fans. That's desperate energy. The power is when you take away desperate energy and say, no. Every video he makes is for me. I don't give a shit what the video is about. He made that shit just for me. Yeah, because he's always trying to get my attention. He is always trying to get my attention. And he will. Whatever he has to do to get your attention, he will do. If that means he has to DM you, then that's exactly what the fuck that's going to mean. But all of a sudden, you'll comment on one of his videos, like with a fire sign, right? Don't do anything other than that, okay? Don't be a fan, okay? But like, let's say you just liked his video. Well, all of a sudden, he's going to notice your heart over everybody else's. And he's going to reach out to you. Don't worry about the how. Don't worry about the how. Okay? Okay. Now, on to you, Ren. It's how to say, I'm not going to tell you to stop thinking about her. I mean, you should not think about her, okay? But again, if you're thinking realistically, right? Realistic advice here is you're not blind, okay? You're not blind. So you're a human, right? So it's hard to not think about somebody that you know exists, right? If you know this person exists, then it's really hard to be like, nope, not going to think about her. Instead, you leverage the law. Okay, you leverage the law. So let's say you think about the gutter trash. So let's assume, you think about the gutter trash. You're like, no, he fucking hates her. She's gone away. He hates her. She's gone away. He hates her. She's gone away. Until you're not thinking about her anymore. Anytime you think about her, nope, she's gone away. She's completely gone away. She's gone away. She's gone away. She's gone away. Banish her to a whole nother fucking country for all I give a shit. Nope, she's moved away. She's completely moved away. She's moved away. Or she's gone away. Whatever has to happen for that to become true is exactly what's going to happen. So that's where you leverage, right? So it's like, I hate these people that are like, just don't think about her. Huh? No, I mean, don't think about her if you don't have confirmation of gutter trash. But the second you have confirmation of gutter trash, how the fuck is that realistic advice? I thought about her. Which is kind of what... Which is kind of what I think sometimes you guys are wild with this shit. Like, I knew about her, but one, I didn't know her name ever. Like, I did not know her name. And then two, I never thought about thanks, Cheyenne. I've never thought about looking her up on social media. Never. And the thought never crossed my mind. Ever. Never once. So how you guys fucking know how you guys know her name shit like that is wild to me. Because I never did. The only time I did is when I became aware that she was stalking my profiles. Okay. And then I was like, what's her name? Like, I still didn't know her name. And so, and somehow I came across it. I don't even remember how I found out her name. Right. But I have better things to fucking do. But it didn't mean I wasn't. She will get her trash in the fucking dumpster she crawled out of. No, that's not what that meant. Right? So that's why I said you don't have to know anything about them. You don't have to know their name at all. But leverage the law and say, no, okay, if I think about her, because what's going to happen, because what happens is if you don't flip that and you just try to shove it aside, you keep her in your reality. Okay. So instead, and very much, it's almost like, look at it this way. If you have confirmation that she's gone, right? It's almost like you're opening up the dumpster lid and pulling her back out of the dumpster. Instead of letting the dump truck take her ass to the fucking trash yard. I don't know what they call those things. Landfills. They're landfills. So instead, that's what you would do, is you would, just tell her she's gone away. She's gone away. No. She's gone away. And you'll keep her away. Okay? You'll keep her away. Okay? That's right, Mina. Yeah, especially that's a good one for you. That's right. That's right. Every time you pee, it's a sign. It's a sign. Oh, London Scruff. So yeah, basically how it works is all I need is you to fill out a form. I have a 4.5 minute explainer video for manifesting your SP. So you watch that video because I need you to play your part. Okay? Because I'll bring them to your door, but I can't control the version that they come as. Okay? So, because they're in your reality, right? They're not in mine per se. So, because of that, so what I do is I need their name plus your name, and I need their picture. Okay? I don't need your picture, but I need theirs. And so I have a little chatty chat with your SP, but I have no resistance to your SP, so they can form quickly. Okay? But I need you to persist in your perfect SP because that's the version that you want to show up. Okay? Because they will do the things that I'm telling them to do, but I want them to do it in a loving, nice, amazing way. You know, like that, and that's the version. So when they come back quickly, you may get bits and pieces of old version and new version. Okay, that's fine because that's just feedback that you're not consistently selecting perfect version. So then when you select perfect version, you'll get more of that behavior, and it'll go from hot and cold to hot and steamy. Yeah, but they conform rather quickly. You will see movement very fast because one, I'm good at what I do, and two, I've done it for people like literally on the spot, because I have no resistance. And so people have posted like they've made comments where they'll be like, I haven't heard from him today. I'm going crazy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, he's texting you right now. And then they'll pop back on and be like, holy shit, he just texted me. They're like, you're good. So, and that's happened like a handful of times where certain things will be said here and I'll flip it around and then it comes true like within minutes. So there's that. So, in case a lot of you, okay. I'm not gonna send that form out yet because I have to add another question there. Okay. And please don't write me a goddamn novel. Don't write me a novel. Okay. But I do need to know your current situation with your SP, right? Are you in contact or no contact? Yeah, that's kind of important. So I do need to know that because if you're in no contact, then we get started with contact. Okay. And no, I don't stop at contact. Okay. It's not like, oh, well, you have contact now. Bye-bye. No. No, I have a list of things of commands that I give your SPs. But if you're in no contact, that will obviously be the first command, right? But if you're in contact and consistent contact, then I don't need to do that command. You know what I'm saying? So I do need to put that shit on the form. I'll do that. Look at that smiley. That's a sign, bitch. That's a sign. See what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? You can have so much fun with signs, guys. You can literally have so much fun with signs. Like, where I'm telling you, every goddamn thing's a sign. Every fucking thing's a sign. Like, you would get the form when you sign up. Okay, when you sign up. But I do need to go through and email all of you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go through. We'll just cut the shit, okay? We'll just cut the shit. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to, because I have you all tagged. So I'm just going to go through and email everyone the form. Okay? Email everyone the form. That's right. It's a sign. So I'm going to do, I'll just email everybody the form with the updated version, okay? So don't fill shit out because I'm going to go ahead and email, I have to add the question on there, okay? And then when I add the question on there, everyone will get the form with that question. Because ain't nobody trying to waste no goddamn time. I am over here trying to waste time, where it's like, oh yeah, let me manifest contact when you're like, bitch, we're already in contact. The fuck? Oh, I love that, Marlev. Hopefully you got a grip. And you stopped verbalizing shit. Okay? Because nothing you do, no, Raybu, it's not. The option to sign up for manifesting with me is in the bio, is in my link tree. But when you click that, then it's supposed to take you to a form. Clearly it's not doing that for everybody. So it's supposed to take you to a form. If you didn't get that form, then I'm going to email it to everybody. So you'll have it today. Y'all have it today. Mm-hmm. Okay, Diane. No, you have not. You have not been manifesting. And this is for all of you guys. You all have not been manifesting your SP for a long time. You have not. What you've done is wasted a lot of time. You've wasted a lot of time. You know, with law of attraction bullshit, with tarot card readers, fucking spell people, psychics. That's a good one. Psychics. I fucking love the psychic game. Now, all of that stuff. And you, okay, more love. I'm sure you did, bitch. Marlev, if you don't fucking knock it off, if you do not knock it off, I'm gonna fucking fly. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, you're in fucking Florida, bitch. Yeah. I'll fly to Florida. And I will fucking smack you in your face. I actually told my bestie this yesterday when we were talking. I actually told my bestie that. I said, bitch, I'm gonna have to fly you around with me everywhere because we're gonna have to go ahead and just smack everybody in the fucking face. She's like, I'm down. She goes, you know, I live for that shit. I'm down. And I was like, yes, we are. What do you mean you didn't say anything? Read it again. Go ahead. Read it again. You said, I saw the message. Uh-oh. Okay. You said, I saw the message from Trash, and I asked, you literally just said you didn't say anything. And I asked, who is that? Last time I checked, that is saying something, bitch. That is saying something, literally. You better stop doing that shit. You need to stop verbalizing. You need to sit there, and when you talk to your SP, you need to ask yourself, I'm about to ask him a question right now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Unless it's what time should I be ready for golf? Or how was your fucking day? Or where are we going for dinner? You should not ask a goddamn thing because I told you this. I told you that if you ask a question, it's because you don't know the answer. So he's going to eventually give you the answer you don't want to fucking hear. So take him at his word right now. He said no one. Cool. Take him at his word. And it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't care if you see that shit again. You don't be like, who is that? Nope. I know who that is. Nobody. Yeah. No. That's just somebody he hates. Whatever. But stop asking. Stop asking. I'm dead ass serious, bitch. I'm fucking serious. Do you understand? So back. Oh. Oh my God. I cannot with you, bitch. I cannot with you. I love Marla. She's fucking amazing. Oh, okay. You said this in your head. Okay, good. Man, I got to start reading these things. So I just went off on her ass and she's like, bitch, I said it in my head. But back to, when am I going to start the psychic services? Man, you know what? It's just going to come when you book a session with me. It's just going to come with the psychic reading for now. Okay, I'm going to give you a psychic reading when you book a call with me. Okay? That's what's going to happen for now until I get that up. Until I get that service available. But back to the person, Diane. Sorry, my love. Okay, so Diane, you honestly have not been manifesting him back for a long time. The problem is you've probably been consuming a lot of content You probably have been doing a lot of law of attraction bullshit. You've been watching endless videos on YouTube and here on TikTok, and all they've done is give you trash advice, lied to you, parroted fucking Neville Goddard, and haven't helped you. That's clear as day. That's clear as day. But it's not their fault, because they know that SPs are popular topics. They know this, that SPs are very popular topics on YouTube and on TikTok. And so that's why there's a reason why I chose TikTok as a platform. Okay. Because there's so much trash advice going around, and it's not their fault. They know it's popular, but the problem is all they know are the basic principles of the law of assumption. Okay. So they know the basic principles of the law of assumption. So they parrot those to you and tell you that that's all you need to do to manifest your SP back, which tells me everything I need to know. They've never manifested their SPs back. Okay. Because anyone like myself, I manifested my SP back from no contact to fully living with me in 4 weeks. So I know exactly what you have to do to manifest your SP back. And it's not affirm your life away. That's not it. That's only part of it. Okay. That's only part of it. But the main thing that is a requirement in manifesting your SP back is how you see them. What version of your SP do you see for you right now? Not who they are right now for you, but who you want them to be for you. Okay? Who you want them to be for you. Because if you would persist, because this is how I know they didn't tell you this, okay? They'll make videos that'll be something like, recreate your SP, right? But what they're not telling you is that's actually a requirement. You must recreate your SP to be who you want, because this is why you haven't spoken to him in 15 months. Okay, it's because you're affirming, but you're selecting a version of SP that doesn't want to talk to you, right? That wants nothing to do with you, that doesn't want to be with you. And so because of that, doesn't matter how much you fucking affirm, you can affirm your life away. But if you don't start seeing him as the perfect boyfriend for you, as everything you've ever wanted, as a good person, then he literally can't do any of the shit you're affirming for. He can't do it because you're selecting the version of him that wouldn't do it. Oh, vision boards. Oh, the vision boards. Good. Okay, well, we'd have to talk outside of here, but there's a lot of lies that are going on. Okay, a lot of people say this. But here's the thing. The reality is, if you actually saw him as perfect boyfriend and you weren't lying to yourself and being delusional about it, then he would contact you. We do the photo method here. If you want to know what that method is, it's on it's in my profile. Go to my page, and I think it has like 38,000 views or something. It's pinned to the top of my profile. Okay. So go there, watch that. Okay. Watch that. Okay. Because every day on my lives, we do the photo method. Okay. And every time someone gets contact, on the spot. Okay. I'm also making a video on energy clearing, where you clear the energy between you and your SP. If you want to, all my videos go on my YouTube channel. The replays do. So if you want, I think we started about an hour and a half in, maybe a little less, where I walk you through the energy clearing technique as well, so that you cut that cord with you and your SP. Okay. Did you see? Did you see that? Yeah. If you on my Facebook, I posted, I think on my Facebook, there's a picture on my Facebook of my passport photo. Yeah, I look very different. I look like that. I just look very different. So. And which one of my old mentors keeps using my old fucking picture for shit? I'm like, can you not do that? Yeah, you command his picture, okay? You look at his photo and you tell him, you're contacting me right now. You're contacting me right now. Or you're texting me right now. Or you're calling me right now. Any of those. And the second you know that he will, because he's your perfect boyfriend, because if that's who you're persisting in, then you shouldn't question, or you should just know that he would text you, because that's the version that you're saying you're selecting. So if that's the version that you're saying you're selecting and you're being honest with yourself, he will contact you on the spot. Literally on the spot. In fact, he's contacting you right now. He's contacting you right now. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? He's your perfect boyfriend, right? So if he's your perfect boyfriend, then he would contact you on the spot. Because when you were, Diane, think about when you were dating him, right? When you guys were just talking, right? It's like you knew, right? You knew that he would text you, right? You just knew it. Like, you didn't question it. You didn't try. You didn't do any of that stuff. You just knew he would text you, because why wouldn't he? He always did, right? So you have that part of him. And then and then you also knew he would come see you and spend time with you. Why wouldn't he, right? That's the natural progression of a relationship. Okay. So he would do that. Okay, I don't even know if I posted that video yet. But if you go back like 3 or 4 videos, no, go watch the video. Literally, you look at his photo. If you're persisting in perfect boyfriend, I want you to, this is what I tell people to do. I want you to go back in your mind palace, okay? We recreate your SP. If we work together, we recreate your SP together, okay? But I want you to go back in your mind palace and be like, okay, let me go back to a time when everything was perfect in our relationship. How did they make you feel? Ren, bitch, I will get to you. How did he make you feel? It's all the links are in my bio. So if you go to my profile, if you go to the link tree in my bio, the links to my YouTube channel are there. Okay. How did he treat you? How did he make you feel? Who was he as a person for you, right? Remember him. Okay, remember him. Of course he is, Marlove. Of course he is. So when you remember that version of your SP, then now you bring him to the point of now, to your current reality. And you're like, no, he's this version for me now, despite what your 3D is showing you the opposite. So now it's like, okay, now you command his photo. You're contacting me right now. You're texting me right now. You're texting me right now. You're texting me right now. And you only have to do it for like a minute. Okay. But also, if you're new here, I think I'm pretty positive I posted the video, but I'm not quite sure. It would be like the past 3 or 4 videos. It's definitely not the most recent one. Yeah, no, I don't think it is. It would be the past like 3 or 4 videos where I walk you through your breakup. Okay. Because you have to realize you caused the breakup. Okay. So I walk you guys through that. So and usually I do it here, but I can't do it. I ran out of time. But you have to see that you caused the breakup, because then you can see, and you're also going to see, I also help you see how you chose a different version of your SP over the course of your relationship, which is what led to the breakup. So therefore, you can flip that shit around. Because if you can cause the breakup, you can cause the makeup. Vision board's not required. Did you vision board your breakup? I don't think so. Did you vision board being ghosted? I don't think so. So why would you need to vision board coming back? That's fucking stupid. You don't need to vision board. Okay? You have to see him as that person. You have to tell yourself that he's the perfect boyfriend. He's the perfect boyfriend. He's the perfect boyfriend. Because everything that you do in this life is based on repetition, right? Everything you know how to do is based on repetition. You repeatedly did something over and over again, right? How do you know how to eat with a fork? Because when you were young, you continuously tried over and over and over again as food would fucking fall off, right? How do you know how to walk? Because you repeatedly tried to walk. Same with riding a bike, typing on the computer, hell, using a cell phone, right? All of this shit is because you repeatedly did something, okay? That's how you know how to talk and everything, okay? So because of that, vision boards, this is the problem with vision boards, is January 1st is coming up, right? January 1st is around the corner, and what does everybody do? Puts a vision board together. All right, sick. Now what? You look at it every day? Okay. That's not what's manifesting, right? You've been manifesting your whole life. It's not the vision board, it's the thoughts that you tell yourself all day long. That's what's showing up over and over again. So if you're continuously telling yourself nothing is working, then nothing's going to work. If you're continuously telling yourself that he never talks to me, he's not contacting me, it's been 15 months of no contact, well, you're going to wait a whole another 15 months, right? Because your thoughts are what's manifesting. It is not the vision board. Yeah, they don't tell you that, do they? Of course not. Of course not. But I'm here to be honest with you. Okay, now Ren, you've been so patiently waiting. I don't understand what your fucking problem is. Because this isn't your first day here. I literally talk about how to affirm the gutter trash to the dumpster she crawled out of every fucking day, bitch. Every day. Okay? So I have two hands. This is you. This is gutter trash. And this is SP. Right now, they're here. Okay? Right now, they're here together. Okay? So you need to leverage the law and say, well, what do I want to assume to be true about gutter trash? Whatever you want to assume to be true about gutter trash, she has to conform to. So this is where we leverage, right? And some things you may know about gutter trash based on your SP, right? So well, usually if you've ever had any encounter with gutter trash, then the first thing that they show you is that they're fucking crazy, right? So I like that one. I keep it. So gutter trash is crazy. She's a raging fucking bitch. Okay? She's a raging bitch. She's an animal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's fucking crazy. Okay? So now it's that. So that's your assumption of SP. Of gutter trash. Plus, I talked about this earlier today, is how can we take this one step further? Is that she is completely jealous of you. She's not on your level. You're everything she's not. And so she is jealous of you. Like, she's completely jealous of you. She feels very threatened by you. Okay? Because what's going to happen there is now she has to push that out. Okay? She has to push that out. Do not do controlling. Do not do controlling. No, Amanda, not controlling. Okay? They're just jealous of you. Yeah, gutter trash is a third party. We call them gutter trash around here. Okay? So now you're creating an assumption about her. She must conform to that. Okay? She must conform to your assumption of her. So now she's crazy, not to you, but to SP. Okay? Now she starts doing weird shit. Plus, we want to also say, we don't want, because the problem is he may hate controlling people, but if you view her as controlling, she must continue to control him. See what I'm saying? So I used to view gutter trash as a manipulator. It was clear as day. Like, it was blatantly obvious. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Because as long as I would say that was her, and I would say it, like, I never thought about it, but I would say it to people. And so this is why I say, be careful what you say, right? So when you say that, she had to continue to manipulate him. See what I'm saying? So that's where we don't want those, because that doesn't benefit your ass, okay? So now we've built the wedge. Now you're affirming her away, right? So you're saying, the ones that I used. He can't stand her. He's disgusted by her. He wants nothing to do with her. They argue all day, every day. He fucking hates her ass, right? So the wedge has been built. Now she's going to do what you did, what everyone else does. Force the 3D. Desperate energy. Force the 3D. And as we know, that doesn't work. So, you're living proof that it doesn't work. So now all that does is push them away. So, and while you're affirming for you and SP comes home to mama. Because she's pushing him. She aids in your manifestation. Anyone with gutter trash aids in your manifestation. She doesn't have a choice. She doesn't know what she's taught. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's going to do exactly what you did, exactly what everybody else does. So she actually helps your ass. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. Yeah, you can say she's gone. Yeah, absolutely. I like to speed shit up. Okay, but you can absolutely say she's gone. No, she's completely gone. And whatever has to happen for that to become true is exactly what will happen, okay? And that's the best part about leveraging the law, because you get people to bend to your manifestation. They all aid in it, okay? That's what I help you do. Get them to aid in your manifestation. Why not? Why not? I tell all you guys that you should all be leveraging the family and friends of your SP, because you have no resistance to them. You don't give two shits about any of them. So it's like, because you don't really care either about them either way, like if they were to stop calling you today, you really wouldn't give a shit, right? So because of that, you don't have resistance to them. So if you would affirm for you and SP, and then you would, in your story of how you describe your SP, is rope in his family, his co-workers, I don't give a shit, his co-workers, everyone in his life. Everyone in his life loves you. They cannot stop talking about you to your SP. In fact, like, all they can do is tell my SP how perfect we are together. Why not have everyone aid in your manifestation? Hello. The whole goddamn fucking city. The whole town. Everybody in my town can't stop talking about me to my SP. If you know her name, you can say her name. You don't have to. I didn't know her name. So I was just like, no. He's disgusting. He can't stand her. Right? Her. Your subconscious mind knows who you're talking about. But Ren, I'm going to choose to assume about you that English is your third language. Because what in the fuck? I just said that you should never view gutter trash as a manipulator. Never view them as a manipulator. Okay? Because if you view them as a manipulator, they must continue to be manipulated by your SP. Even if it's blatantly obvious. Even if, like, it's blatantly obvious. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Same with if you say that she's controlling. She has to control him, right? Then that doesn't work. Did I just come for you, Brendan? Somebody else said that. Oh. I did, Red. My bad. My bad. Okay, bitch, it's me, Deanna. Yeah, I was talking to you. I was talking to you. No longer are gutter trash manipulated or controlling. Not at all. Not at all. Because that will work against you. Okay, that will very much work against you. And who the hell is trying to have shit work against us? Not us. Definitely not me. And since you're my people, I know not you either. I know not you either. Yeah, that's right. Because that's what I said earlier when it comes to gutter trash, is that we have to leverage, right? So now you've created the wedge, but by also saying that she's completely jealous of you, puts you, one, above her in your own damn house, okay? That's why we don't call them third parties. They're in a competition. I don't fucking think so. You don't compete with gutter trash, though, do you? Never. And we send them to the dumpsters they crawled out of. If you do exactly what I said, gutter trash be gone real fast. Like, within the week. Real fast. Doesn't matter. I'm good at it. I've done it. So I'm good at it. And I'm good at teaching you how to do it. But that's where we turn it up a notch too, because I didn't realize that. I was trying to think back about conversations, and I was like, oh, that's right. I never viewed gutter trash as competition. Never. Never. But I was like, in fact, it was the opposite. I was like, I'm everything she's not, literally, right? That was the mentality I had. So because of that, I found out later that, because what you're going to find out is, for you, because I don't want to talk about mine anymore, but for you, you're going to find out that she's going to talk about you to your SP a lot. So again, with the aiding in your manifestation, she's going to continuously talk to your SP about you. So, of course, she's going to be thinking about you all the time when you're not around, because someone else is bringing you up repeatedly, repeatedly, where they're just like, well, hell, well, hell, me as well. May as well. Like, that's basically how it works, guys. That's basically how it works. Okay, if you guys want to know, I do. If you guys want to know my story, I don't really talk about it anymore on my TikTok lives. But I do have a whole video that I recorded about it. It's on my YouTube channel. Okay, if you scroll right past the lives and you just scroll to, I think it's literally called "How I Manifested My SP Back." Okay. It's like a 35-minute video. It's one of my longest videos outside of the lives, of course. So you can go ahead and click that video and watch that shit there. I walk you through the whole story. I had literally circumstances up the wazoozy, but none of that mattered. None of that mattered. And as you guys see, I like to put myself in situations. I don't know why. But this is the pettiness to me, right? This is this is petty Jen, where I like to put myself in situations where it's like, or it's weird. I just, it's just natural to me. I'm like, I turn the petty game up, and I make it work in my favor. So hey, that's all that takes. It's really, really that simple. And Marla, bitch, you better start controlling the conversation. You better start controlling your thoughts and controlling the conversations. Okay? Yeah, he just got a call. He stepped away to go check the mail. Yeah. Of course he did. His fucking buddy is calling him to arrange the golfing. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about, Mar? Take him at his word. You have to start taking him at his word. Okay? He said, no one? Yeah, no one. That's exactly it. That is no one. You're his girlfriend. Assume girlfriend right fucking now, bitch. Right now. Assume you're in a relationship right now. Everything you're doing screams relationship. So step into that. Do you understand? Do you understand? Step into it. He has to conform. He has no choice but to create the same assumption as you. Okay, so the second you assume relationship, he must assume the same. And he will instantly assume relationship. The second your ass does. So we say she's gone, she's jealous, and she's talking. No, it's me. So you would basically say, like, she's fucking crazy. Like, this bitch is batshit ass crazy. Yeah, she's completely jealous of me. He can't stand her. He's disgusted by her. He wants nothing to do with her. She's gone away. Okay? That's it. She will, you don't have to worry about saying she's talking about me to him. She will automatically do that. Because what do people do when they're jealous of someone? Talk about him. Obsessively think about you. Therefore, they must talk about you to your SP over and over and over again. In fact, they will argue a lot over you. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. Okay. Oh, good Lord. All right, guys. I gotta go. I gotta go spend a little bit of time with my honey bunny. And then I have my happy hour with the admins, which I hope they remember I pushed that shit back an hour. So there's that part. And so then I'm going to record some video content for you guys because I really, really want to, record the energy clearing for you guys. So I'm at least going to commit to recording that shit today. And then I will not forget about you, girl. And then, yes, I will not forget about the forms because I'm going to go on happy hour. Then I'm going to go and create my videos. And then I'm going to go create my form that I'm going to send to you guys. And then I'm not making any promises, but I might go live for a little bit tonight. We'll see. I do have laundry and, adult shit to take care of. But hey, who cares? I do need to wash my daughter's PE uniform, though, because she will freak out if it's not washed. So there's that part. All right. All right, guys. Again, if you want me to manifest for you, I'd be happy to do that. If you want me to work with me one-on-one and talk about your situation so that we can create the plan and get your shit right and tight, all links are in the bio. All right. I come live here every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Me too, Sibo. Bye, Ren. I come on here live at 10 o'clock Pacific every day. I hang out with you guys for at least 3 hours. And if you ever miss a live, don't even trip, because they're always posted to the YouTube channel, so you can always watch the replays. All right? All right, guys. I love you. That's what I got for you. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.